Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin episode 124. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend, and he's looking directly at the camera, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big thunder topic of the week is broken immersion.
You know the day destroys the night?
Night divides the day.
Tried to run.
Tried to hide.
Break on through to the other side.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, voted #1 best Disneyland podcast. Happy Wednesday, everyone. We are your hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain?
We're number one.
We're number one.
We're number one, dude. I thank you for the Tram Fam for coming out,
dude.
Showing up.
Tram Fam showed up.
It was ridiculous.
Friends of Tram Fam showed up.
Yeah. I remember. I think it was last week when we were going up against Walt's apartment. I was like, Walt's apartment is kind of iffy. Like, I don't know if we'll be able to beat them, that was the hardest battle, to tell you the truth. We were 50, 51, 50. But then I was like, once we get to backside of water, that's it. I know.
Like, they're going to own us.
They're going to own us.
Because they have a lot of followers, but they have engagement.
Yeah.
Each post, like 250 people show up like it.
Yeah.
And this is, let's be real, it's an Instagram contest.
Yeah.
And they're a good podcast. I jumped in there live.
Mm-hmm.
Not my face. I was going to. I'm like, I'm at work. Someone's going to come in, and then I got to explain everything.
So you were actually talking to them?
I was talking to them. And they're like, oh, it's Tramp. Nice guys.
Yeah.
Like, they know what they're doing. They sound great.
Mm-hmm.
They're a monthly history podcast. And they were like, Tramp, first of all, where'd you get that music? Like the music that just played for you guys. And we just bought it, and we paid some guy to do the intro.
Yeah.
And then Trammin, the song is because we're friends with Disneylanders.
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't know how you guys Joe Rogan it every week.
I don't know
3
either
hours,
sometimes. You know?
3 hours a week. And he's like, you guys do news, this, that. And I was like, we just do.
Just
and
talk.
I said people write in a lot.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, so sorry.
I listened to that Backside of Water, the last episode on Autopia. Dude, it's like a fully scripted thing. I mean, most of it isn't, but they have like really long bits, which is kind of cool.
It's almost like a YouTube video, but they didn't make a video.
Yes.
Which is a thing.
Yeah.
There are podcasts like that.
Because there's like sounds and like background and like at one point they were like, okay, we're opening the garage, and you hear the garage door opening, you know, to
it's
pull
like
out
an old school radio show kind of thing.
It really is. That's neat. That's really cool.
Yeah, I always, you forget they're just different formats of podcast.
Yeah.
And ours is two dudes. Two dudes.
Chilling. But yeah, like I was saying, Walt's apartment and Backside of Water have like significantly more followers than we do.
Yeah.
Significantly. And we have 420 something to 440 something, I think, after this contest. And they were like 2,400 and 3,500. That's why I was like, that's it.
Oh, 3,500?
3,500.
Wow.
Isn't that wild? We had almost every single one of our followers go and vote. There was like 400 and some votes.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know people who got 10 other people to vote.
Right.
So,
right.
Our followers show up.
Mm-hmm.
Our followers are our listeners.
Yeah.
Now, because we don't go seek out follow backs.
Yeah.
Because
that's a big thing.
Yeah, and I'm not throwing shade. Yeah. I'm not, because that's how people look.
Dude, how many times
that's how you get followers.
How many times have I told you, should we go follow a bunch of people? And you were like, no, we need to go or grow organically. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we follow some people, but I stopped myself from saying this a little while ago, but I'll just say it. As long as you're not using it as like a cheat code. If you talk to us enough, right? And you're not, I mean, no one's crazy. But like if there's like a dialogue, I'll follow you back.
Yeah, why not?
See what you're up to. But like, don't talk to us because you want to talk to us, not because you want to follow.
We're not doing PC for PC. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like and it's not that, we don't care about the people who don't talk to us.
Yeah.
It's just like, if I also assume this. So this is kind of my thinking. If you don't talk to us, there are some people just want to see what we're up to and listen to the show. They don't want their name read. Like, you know, like there's some listeners I'll run into at Disneyland and they'll talk to me. And others, they just like, hi, I love your show. Can I get a picture? And then bye. Yeah. Not like they don't want to talk. It's like, listen, sometimes you feel awkward. Sometimes you don't know what to say. Sometimes you're like, I just want to say hi. Or I don't want to bother them. Now, you'll never bother me. Well, haven't yet, but you know. But that's why it's just like, there's some people who are just lurking and listening, and I don't want to like get into their business.
Intrude, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, look, if you're talking to us all the time, it's like, you know, you probably would think it's cool if we see what your silly trip is and we comment on it and make fun of you. That's usually what I do. I just make fun of people.
I was really surprised by how many people shared. Shared the All Aboard podcast post. Yeah. So other people that follow them could go and post, you know. So it was really cool. It was really neat.
Thank you everyone for showing up. We did not think we were gonna.
I did not think.
When I started this, I didn't care about it at all. And then Walt's apartment happened. Oh man, now I care. I'm invested.
Yeah.
So, and then by that time, I was like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it.
I didn't think we were, dude.
We got Matthew Serrano.
Yeah.
We got Disneylanders. Yep. We got everyone with their friends. Mm-hmm. We got like my aunt telling the teachers, like, you know, go on Instagram.
I saw so many screenshots that were sent that were like, look at all the people that I just sent this to. Like, here's a group of 30 people. And I said, and they sent, you know, the voting thing, vote for Trammin, even though they, you know, they probably don't listen or what, but maybe now they know about us and they do listen.
Yeah, shout out to Kimmy's coworkers who they don't listen to us. Should I say their names?
Sure.
Yeah. Shout out to you. I think these are who voted: Abel, Austin, and Amanda, the A's.
Nice.
Thank you guys for listening to Kimmy and being so nice to her.
Thank you for saving us.
Thank you, Kimmy.
AAA.
Kimmy, and Kimmy's family. They came out to vote, of course.
Dude, I found out that I'm official in certain parts of Brandy's family now.
Oh yeah, my brother-in-law.
Yeah. Brianna was like my brother-in-law. Aunt Let was like my nephew. Cool. I was touched.
You know? Yeah. It was great. They're doing a second one soon. We're out.
Yeah.
Look, we won the first one. This is like when people say, hey, the Kings have 2 Stanley Cups. And I'm like, but the Anaheim Ducks won it first. And that's really what matters.
So we're the Anaheim Ducks of Disneyland Podcast.
Of course we are. Nice. Anaheim Ducks are the best.
Nice.
Yeah. So, that was fun.
That was good.
Fun. Follow us on Instagram.
I was obsessed.
Yeah, it's too much. I'm triggered by those polls now.
Yeah, me too.
I can't, a little PTSD, to be honest. Can't look at them anymore. And of course, thank you, All Aboard Podcast, the true winner.
Yeah. Oh, dude, their engagement just went like,
and I don't mean this in like a sneaky way. The true winner, like, that's great. Good for you guys. Yeah. They're cool too.
That's a smart idea.
People. Yeah,
it's like, hey, let's get the listeners of all 16 different podcasts to look at us.
At Backside of Water brought this up. They on the live, they're like, they went and discovered other Disneyland podcasts. Like, I've never heard of it. Really cool one. Postcards from Disneyland.
I saw that. How does he get those?
I don't know. He gets postcards that were sent from Disneyland.
Yeah.
And then talks about the thing at that period in time.
Yeah.
Of that ride.
They're really short, bite-sized podcasts. They're like 10 minutes long, but it's really cool.
Like that Mike Rowe story podcast.
Yeah.
Have you heard that one?
No. Micro story?
Oh, I sent you one of them.
Is that the one?
Mike Rowe, Dirty Jobs?
Yes.
Yeah. He does like 6 minutes.
Mike Rowe. I thought you said
Mike Rowe.
Oh, it's Mike Rowe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
But yeah, he's what is it? That's just, at least that's what I've heard. Or that's it's called something.
It's the one your dad listened to.
Yeah.
No? Yeah. I remember that. Or even like not Freakonomics. Planet Money. One of the biggest podcasts in the world is like 20-minute episodes.
Yeah. And, say what you will about Mike Rowe, he doesn't, it's kind of smart. Instead of talking about his beliefs and things, he just reads a story and he's like, see you later.
Yeah.
Sponsored by beef jerky or something. All right. So let's break through the fourth wall with
mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast, where Kirk and I talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes. To catch up on jokes, references, context, and backstory, check out our lore page on trammin.com/lore. For our recommendations for Disneyland DC and more, check out trammin.com/rex. For artwork to make your own Trammin merch, visit trammin.com/art, and that is for your personal use only. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, or wherever you... Let me redo that. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can. including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and my favorite, YouTubes. For a visual guide of the show and to message us, follow at Trammin Podcast on Instagram or email us at tramminpodcast@gmail.com. For random highlights and shenanigans, follow us on TikTok at Trammin Podcast, which you came up with a pretty good idea that I might start doing for TikTok. What's up, Rain?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You can find all these links on laurontrammit.com.
Yes, you can. Yeah, maybe we should say if you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, review, and vote wherever you can.
Especially after this last week.
Yeah. We may be cooking some other thing for mousekeeping, but it's not ready yet. We're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Don't even mention it. Don't tell them, just in case.
I don't understand.
Dude, once you understand,
that's the scary part.
It's going to be your new obsession. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know yourself.
So Salesman, the same thing.
Yeah. No, once you're in, oof. We may message a few of you about it just to see if you help us test. But yeah, there might be some new community stuff coming along, because I feel like we're on the precipice of having a community.
We are.
Because people talk about each other, they write in, they reference things, but you can't do that on Instagram, and Instagram's dying.
Yeah.
Maybe. My full screen feed went away.
Did it?
Yeah.
Good, dude.
Yeah.
I think it went away for everyone, because I heard somebody else had it and it went away for them too.
They said it was a test, so maybe. But maybe they're just like, okay, we can just do the same thing without doing that.
Yeah.
We can just put reels all over the feed. Like, because you're still going to scroll. You still scroll.
Yeah.
It's just get rid of that. And yeah, I don't know what social media is going to be next. It's not, I've heard of Be Real, but that's about humans, right?
Yeah. That's like the #1 app on the App Store now.
Yeah. And
where it's just like a picture or a video of what you're doing at that exact moment in time, right?
That's annoying.
Yeah.
That's what people used to make fun of Twitter for being.
Yeah.
I'm pooping right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's Vero, but I don't know if Vero will take off, because they're
you never know.
Their goal is to be paid. Like, if you have an account now, you're free, but they don't want ads.
So that's Twitter's goal now too. That's Instagram's goal now too. You can have a premium Insta.
Oh, you can?
You can have a premium Snapchat.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the Twitter one I don't know about. What is cool about Vero, the only thing I'll say, we're squatting on Trammin, by the way. You can't change your username.
Is this PSN, dude?
No, I think the point is, like, this is who you are. But it puts your full name.
Oh, okay.
Like, you're the full name and at whatever. And then their big thing, you can post a picture, a video, music, and links. You could put links and comments and stuff too.
Oh,
Instagram, but the whole post can be a link.
Yeah.
And it is all on a chronological feed.
Thank God, dude.
That's their whole thing. Yeah. It's just like, it is in order.
Get out of here, robots and your algorithms.
They said they don't have an algorithm.
Good.
They might have one for search or whatever, but that's search. You got to have some suggestions, but they don't have an algorithm.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to take off. It might be someone new.
The only algorithm that actually works is TikTok's. That's the only one that does.
Dude,
work.
I remember we opened our TikTok, right? We hadn't used it yet. And of course, gender, male. What's it going to suggest? It suggests the dancing videos. And I do not want to see this literally twice. Never saw one again.
Yeah.
Never.
And look at
it was just like these men do not want to watch dancing women. Noted.
Never have.
No, never.
Yeah.
It was great. And then I, never used TikTok again. TikTok is going to stay.
It is.
However, something needs, if Instagram does somewhat die, something needs to fill that hole of an app or a platform with a profile. That's Instagram's thing. I know you can message on TikTok, but that's not what people do. They send each other TikToks.
Yeah.
I don't think people talk on TikTok.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
either.
but I know they send TikToks to each other.
But
like,
Instagram, we talk to people.
People like DM. Like, there are some people, it's easier to reach them on Instagram.
Dude, literally when somebody messages me on Instagram now, I say they're texting me. Because really, what is the difference?
Yeah, I still don't really like it.
You don't?
There's something that feels very heavy about their DMs.
Heavy.
I think it's my biggest issue with Instagram. It's kind of locked down. Like, it's annoying to copy copy text.
It
It's
is.
like more on the bottom. Like, what is that? Just put it on top.
Yeah.
Like, and then you can't put GIFs. You have to use their GIFs. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So they're, who knows what it's going to be. But
Facebook's coming back, dude.
no. MySpace.com/Trammin. We have it.
Nice.
You never know.
Be in our top 8. No.
Yeah.
I don't even think there's a top 8 thing anymore, right?
I don't know. Why was it not top 9? 9 is a grid.
Because 8 is, well, you're right. Why wasn't it top 9?
Yeah.
Or was it top?
Was it top 9?
It might have been top 9, but top 8 sounds better.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or was it top 10? Because it was
wasn't
even.
10. It wasn't that.
It was even though. Wait, 4 and 4. 4 and 4. That's what it was.
Was it though?
It was. It was 4 and 4.
I never really had it. I kind of had one.
Really?
I deleted it. What's funny is I was able to. Don't worry. They wiped everyone's accounts, but I was able to log into my old one
me
and
too.
get rid of everything, and I still have the same account. But I never used it because I was just like, I got in late, and I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Why would I want to tell people things? And I never really went away. So before we tell you things, we've moved this because you guys tell us lots of things. So.
Kev's concoctions with Kirk and Rain.
So my brother Kev likes to concoct things, and it's often beer. So we've got the second beer in the Trammin on the Beach series.
Yes, we do.
So I don't know, to
being the number one Disneyland podcast.
Number one Disneyland podcast. Cheers. It was better than last week.
That is better than last week's.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it is the same base beer as the first tropical cider beer hybrid, except with a little tiki twist.
Oh.
I decided to add flavors of coconut, banana, cinnamon, and rum to the mix for a more immersive tropical vibe.
Nice.
That's what an episode for it to be immersive. It's similar to another tiki beer I made in the past, but this will prove to be more fruit forward. Cheers. This is called Trammin in the Tropics.
I like that name.
Yeah, this is very fruity.
It's good. That's good.
Yeah, it definitely tastes more like a cider, a little bit like a Truly.
You think so?
Like
It tastes more like a mango cart to me.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of mango in there.
Yeah.
Well, I think didn't he? No, this is just the yeast. Yeah, a little mango cart, little. What was it? Mucho mango.
Yeah.
Arizona. Yeah, pretty good.
I was telling Brandy's dad, because he's been telling me that he wants to hit every single brewery, like in Long Beach and his surrounding cities, and he's been going by himself to like almost every single one. And we were at Three Weavers, I think, in LA, right by Randy's, actually, around the corner from Randy's. And I was like, oh yeah, Kirk's brother Kev makes his beer every week. And he's like, he makes the beer? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that is so cool. Like, and I was like, oh, this
Dude, you got to get him into it.
That's right. I thought the same thing. He's got to, like, to get him a kit or something.
Yeah, okay, so there is a kit. You can buy a kit and it'll have everything you need for a specific type of beer. There's like 12 different kinds. It just requires the equipment. But the equipment is like, jar and like couple things. Like you can grab all that stuff. Brew supply store, you're done. Dude, you could probably spend like less than $100 getting a whole kit and he'll be making beers. Maybe you should do that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. That's really cool.
Yeah, I wonder why he's trying all the beers in the area.
No reason.
No reason?
No, literally no reason.
Oh.
I think.
Anyways, thank you, Kev, for that. So, it's time for Your Right, in which members of the Tram fam write in with corrections and comments. Rain, cue up that corrections music, please. Ooh,
I missed.
He missed. He missed. So, we missed Robert's email from last week. So, it's just a week late, but that's my bad. So, Robert writes in. Hello again, Kirk and Rain. Started listening to your podcast from the beginning. I'm just getting into episode 8 as well as episode 122. Hearing about DCA 1.0 brought back many memories and little details that stuck out to me. The biggest one being that no matter where you were, the park music was the same but different. Let me explain. California Dreamin' sounded like a carousel organ in Paradise Pier, but sounded like bees at the Orange Stinger and bubbles at the Jellyfish ride. Wonder if you ever noticed that. I did not.
No, I did not.
I also miss Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, but I do not miss Superstar Limo. Also, what happened to the Jellyfish? Are they still there? They are.
They are.
They are underrated.
Yeah.
Jumpin' Jellyfish.
We went on it.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you face the Paradise Bay.
It's a nice view.
Yeah,
it's a nice view.
Jump Jelly.
Superstar Limo. So you're saying that you've been on Superstar Limo?
I've been on Superstar Limo.
That's right.
Yeah.
You did say that. That's neat.
Yeah.
Very neat.
He also says Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. It's a good park for families, which is why I like it. The lake side of the park is quieter than the front due to strict noise ordinances and height restrictions.
What?
Joker, Medusa, and Batman are the best coasters. Wonder Woman is the best flat ride. Stay away from Kong and Boomerang. Wow, everyone hates Kong.
Yeah.
Recommendations. Some recs for rain. Welcome back to the Bay. Here are my recommendations for the San Jose area. I have no idea where you're going, Rain.
San Jose.
Oh, perfect. I guess he listens better than I do. Mezcal in downtown San Jose has great drinks, chapulines, excellent mole.
Mole.
Ooh.
All right.
And many Frida Kahlo portraits. I also highly recommend Kukar's House of Pizza. Their pizza is super cheesy and greasy, and their beer is nice and cold. House of Pizza has been a staple in San Jose since my parents were dating. And if you're willing to drive, Esperpento in SF is a good Spanish tapas bar. Also in my hometown of Redwood City, hit up Old Port Lobster Shack.
Huh. Okay.
I look forward to catching up on previous episodes and going down memory lane. Finally, my family is at a turn of luck. One of my last emails, I mentioned the state of the family van. Just today, we received a new/used van as a gift from our friends and members of the community to replace the one we lost. We're eternally grateful for their generosity. Until next time.
That's awesome, man. Whoa.
Thank you for writing in. That's awesome. Yeah, I used to be on the Audi subreddit.
Yeah.
And this is what people call it. It's new to me. Like I didn't get a used car. It's new to me.
I like that.
It's positive.
That's cool.
Because it is. It's a new project. It's a new whatever. You know.
I'm actually gonna be spending a lot of time up there now. Well, not a lot of time, but I'm gonna go see The Weeknd up in at Levi Stadium. I think that's San Jose. Or actually, it's near it. But I am flying in Friday night and leaving Sunday night. Coming back home Sunday night.
Which weekend is this?
The end of August.
Not Labor Day. Not Labor Day weekend. So that's September.
Not Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
The weekend before.
I realize we have to record on like Friday, Labor Day weekend. Because Kimmy's birthday is on Tuesday.
Got it.
So Friday or Thursday.
Man, when was the last time we didn't do a Tuesday? It's been a while, huh?
Yeah. But I don't think I could do Monday either. Like, we just get it out of the way early.
Okay. September 2nd.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. All right. Steve-O writes in. Hi, gentlemen. I wanted to call him this. I wonder if it's the real Steve-O. Hi, gentlemen. 2 questions for my wife, Katie, this week. We'll go one at a time. Number 1, do either of you know Disney's strategy when filling up the parking structure? For example, do they fill up level 1 of Mickey and Friends and level 1 of Pixar Pals? So, do you know?
First off, I have a bone to pick with Disney and their parking situation.
Uh-huh.
The last 2 times I've gone, they pushed me to a level with no parking. With quite like I talked about it last
They
week.
have no way to detect how many cars are in which spots.
Oh my. This last week that I went, same freaking thing happened, dude. So I got lucky and I went down a row that said 14 and there was one parking spot available.
Nice.
So I don't think they have a strategy.
I think that actually the upper level is more accurate because the things are on the floor.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why they just didn't do that for. It's cheaper to just do cameras. Yeah. As far as I can tell, they go top to bottom,
but not Daisy anymore.
Daisy is for cast members.
Yeah.
I think the whole bottom level is like
is ADA
is accessible and all that, and EVs.
And EVs, yeah.
But I've seen it both ways where they fill up one parking structure, not the other. I think they know how many people are going to. Well, they do know how many people are going to show up.
I have reservations.
I've definitely seen it this way. They start top to bottom, and then they because I think the top is the outermost, so you just work your way in. like with the ramps.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is the left lane, which is it's the left lane no matter what, is for the Mickey and Friends, and the people in the right lane get pushed to Pixar Pals. They basically just split the whole thing in half in the morning to keep the traffic moving. But that's like morning. And then, so they go top to bottom, and then it just gets weird throughout the day. They just open up, close up, whatever. They see how many people leave. Yeah. But yeah, and that's the thing. It's like top to bottom, and then if you get there on 6, they start up top again because the people who got there first probably left.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it has to do with the exit and the cones and all that, but it's about the cones. But yeah, seems like that's what they do. But yeah, Daisy, second level, is for cast members now. And they enter around Galaxy's Edge. You can see on the tram, they come down the staircase.
Yeah.
There's a little checkpoint.
I just don't understand why they're not pushing people to other levels if they're full.
Dude,
I don't get it.
You live around the corner. Go to Toy Story.
Yeah.
Because you said you like Toy Story.
Yeah, but now I'm tramming in, dude. You know what I mean?
The tram is so relaxing.
Yeah, it's a
the
different
bus
feeling.
It's stressful.
It is
stressing.
Yeah. When I have the option, I'm tramming in.
Okay. And he also writes, she wants to know if there are certain cast member costumes in the park that you guys would want to wear the most and want to wear the least. She also requests that you get your ladies' input on these costumes as well.
I didn't do that either.
I forgot. Next week, Kimmy will definitely let you know. Okay. I know off the top of my head what I'm ready for.
You go first.
Okay. Trash tier CM costumes, Cars line.
Yeah. I agree. That was my
trash tier.
Yeah, the checkers, the red. Get out of here.
Hideous.
Yellow. Your McDonald's colors right now. Like.
Yeah. It looks cheap. Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
I actually Pixar Pier is decent, so I'm okay with it. Avengers Campus, they feel
the most relaxed.
I don't like them. Avengers Campus staff.
Not Spidey.
Not Spidey and not the Sanctum.
Yeah.
Just Avengers Campus personnel. You know what I think it is? They look like you work for the Avengers. It's like I'm employed by them.
100%,
I get
100%.
people out of Iron Man's way. It's like it's just like the help.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't see them that way. I just feel like they're
how they're treated.
Like we work at Avengers Campus, but we don't get to do anything cool.
Right.
I really like the janitorial costumes in Avengers Campus because it's Department of Damage Control, which is the funniest,
that's cool.
funniest thing. I think top tier, Space Mountain, Tomorrowland,
The
monorail.
The coats from Space Mountain.
Yeah, and even though
and that pushes it over for me. That's why I love it.
Those but the monorail ones, they got the hat and the big Tomorrowland logo on their back.
Yeah,
and I don't know if I mentioned it here, but I love that the monorail station in downtown Disney is considered Tomorrowland. It's like Tomorrowland Transit Authority because they're wearing Tomorrowland gear in downtown Disney. So it's kind of like this weird future or whatever.
Right.
Only if it's cold. Matterhorn and Peter Pan, they have the parkas.
Got it.
Or no, are they parkas? Peacoats.
Long coats.
Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, I think they're peacoats. But the lederhosen, they're fake cool. Lederhosen at least.
But still.
Yeah.
I think top tier for me might be a hot take. The plaid.
Ugh.
I wouldn't mind being a plaid.
You like vests though.
I do.
I hate vests.
I do. I like vests. I like dressing up. Second, probably one of the indie. One of the indie costumes.
Oh, no. Those are sick.
Only because you look like Indiana Jones.
Hold on.
I like the browns, like you get a hat, don't you?
Indie?
Yeah.
Okay. As of right now, episode 148, cast member costumes.
There you go. So
January 18th next year. Look out for it.
Tune in.
Thank you, Steve-O and Katie. Katie? Is that what he said? Just wanted. Where is it? Where'd it go?
I see Eddie Murphy.
No, hi, gentlemen.
Oh, Katie.
Yes. So yeah, that'll be a good conversation. But coolest, I'll mention this on that episode and this one. Coolest thing I've ever seen. Indy broke down while I was in the loading area, and you see 3 cast members dressed like explorers with flashlights going in.
Yeah,
walking in. I'm like, ooh,
that is cool.
Must feel sick.
Yeah.
Star Tours ones are decent. There's something cool about them.
Yeah.
If they're fit right. I know sometimes they're too big on them and they look a little silly.
What about First Order
Hmm.
from Rise? Spoilers for Rise, but
Yeah, those are cool.
I feel like I like the all black.
The Hondo costumes are not cool.
No, that's kind of lame.
Yeah. I think the Mission Breakout ones are decent.
Mhm.
Purple, because those you can wear them with like 10 different ways.
Yeah.
Obviously, Skipper costumes.
Oh, Haunted Mansion.
The men's ones. I don't like the women's costume.
The dress, like
Yeah.
the Victorian dress.
It's the head. It's the hair
Oh,
dress.
okay.
I can. Yeah, and then let's see. Main Street ushers are the worst. The red vest. And Main Street food workers, the striped.
Yeah, no, that's
Now, oh, dude. Fiddler, Fifer, and Practical, Starbucks, and Flo's V8. The women have those
I don't even remember.
those little tiaras and the turquoise dresses.
Oh yeah,
I feel bad for them.
Yeah, that's lame.
Nah, those are lame too. Yeah, the food service ones aren't great. Shout out to the maternity the costumes. You notice those?
No.
They're like these white blouses. And like you could obviously tell they're pregnant.
Yeah.
It's like it's like comfortable looking. Yeah. Did you see that? Did you get an ad for what looks like maternity pants for men?
No.
It's like, pull up the waistband, it'll suck in your gut. And I'm just like, because I thought it was like Spanx.
Yeah.
And then I saw the way it pulls up, and I'm like, those are maternity pants. The top stretchy part,
Yeah.
it just pulls, it sucks you in.
We all know I'm gonna get the ad now because we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Maternity pants.
See, I turned off background data for Instagram. So I realized that's like notifications are on, but that's push through the service. Background data is off. And I realized that once because I was uploading a story and then I swiped away and then the story didn't upload because if the app's not in the foreground, it can't upload. It's not allowed to use data in the background.
Interesting. So, I never thought of that.
So Facebook,
Yeah.
get out of here. And I bought an iPhone after the super strict permissions came into place. So none of my apps have permission. There's a setting, it says like they ask to track. There's a setting that says don't even let them ask. It's in privacy settings. You could say, allow apps to request tracking. Nope. Can't even request.
I appreciate Apple for doing so like that.
Yeah. They still kind of suck. Everyone does,
Yeah.
but good for them. Good for us. All right. Let's keep it going. Keep it moving. We're 32 minutes in. Susie writes in, I was there last week, and yes, as a tourist. Does that totally make me a tourist if I'm there multiple times a year? This is Tucson, right? I don't like the way Tucson is spelled.
Yeah.
So we go as much as we can. Oh, great. We just put another city on our hit list. I'm sorry. I don't have anything against Tucson except its spelling.
That's Tucson.
Yeah. Let's see. We definitely make the same valid complaints. Stop coming to a complete stop in the middle of a darn path. And before listening to this episode, we were making jokes the entire week about the red and black group shirts. We don't do those. We don't do group shirts. Not against them, but they're overdone. Did look for you guys though. Yeah, we haven't really been.
No. Yeah. I went for the first time in a while.
Yeah, I'm going. I realized I picked up a couple reservations before expiration just because we don't know what's going to happen.
I picked up every Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, it was you. That's why I can't get them. They'll open up tomorrow. It's like that. But yeah, I don't know. I've just had things to do.
Yeah.
Places to go. It's like I'm not feeling the itch. I kind of did one day, but you can't scratch. So
why feel the itch?
yeah.
Yeah.
Tiana writes in, there is a crypt in the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion movie where the daughter has to get the key under the water surrounded by zombies. 10 out of 10 movie. Yeah, I remember that.
I want to
do remember
rewatch that.
Oh, right. Susie, thank you for writing in, and thank you, Steve-O, as well. But Tiana also says, there's a bar in Downey next to Porto's called Lock and Key, and they have an Oogie Boogie mural. They also got bomb drinks and super good mussels.
Pretty good. I've been to Lock and Key. I feel like you have too.
No, but as soon as you talk trash about Downey, people are like, but what about Lock and Key and Bar Louie? It's like all they got.
Bar Louie.
That's, you know what I'm talking about? No, but yeah.
I know Lock and Key.
This is a staple of Downey, Lock and Key. I'm good.
Yeah, they had the hot Cheeto mac and cheese.
Ooh, whoa.
10 years ago, it was a big thing, dude. It was a big thing.
R.I.P. Florida, the Cuban restaurant in Downey.
Never heard of it.
So Tropicana is like budget Portos.
Yeah.
And Florida is like hole in the wall. Like they had a B, but I didn't care. Like, dude, the old lady that made the potato balls like brought them to you.
Yeah. That's
From
cool.
the kitchen. They were great. But Tammy, shout out to Tammy, was in Downey and said, was boarded up.
Florida.
So RIP Florida. Tropicana. All right. She said she's never been able to get service there. And I was like, yeah.
What?
At Tropicana. Their service is just.
Oh,
like,
service.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like phone service. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like Downey's too far from the ocean to eat mussels in. No.
Yeah.
I feel
Don't
like
do
it's a good rule.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Like when I was in. Where was I? There was like sushi in Mammoth, and I'm like, I don't know.
There is salmon. There is a lot of salmon up there.
It's
not coming from there.
No. Although they freeze all the fish now. Like they catch them in Japan and they freeze them like on the boat.
Yeah.
So whatever. Thank you for writing in. Drink Up Disney writes in, a fellow scary escape room fan. If you haven't yet, check out Zoe in downtown Fullerton. Scariest one I've ever done, but so good.
I'm good. I'm so over the scary ones now. After these last two that I did, I'm just like, give me a happy-go-lucky, escape room. I'm doing a murder mystery that's like, old. This one I want to try is in downtown Fullerton also, and it's like a fairy thing. I'm down. Give me a wand.
A wand.
Yeah, they give you wands when you go, and I think they're like activated.
This made me think of scary movies, and then when you get over it and you just like want the good stuff.
Yeah.
No offense, but whatever. And then I thought of something that I just forgot.
Cool.
Yeah. Scary movies, scary escape rooms. You don't want it. Oh, right. A24 is just A24 movies are just Marvel movies for people with Harry Potter tattoos. It's like I need to see every single one. I have a triangle with a circle and a line tattooed on my body. I'm sure one of you has that. That's okay. But
Hey, Deathly Hallows is cool.
yeah, but you know what they're talking about.
Shout out to Room. Just rewatched. Saw that yesterday.
What?
It's like one of the top A24 movies. The Brie Larson movie where she won the Academy Award for.
No idea. I've only seen one now.
That's probably the best one.
Yeah. I'm not seeing the Shell with Shoes.
Why not?
It's too
That's
creepy.
Marcel?
It's creepy. Creepy. Thank you, Drink Up Disney, for writing in. Christian with a K. Bunch of stuff, so doing segments, he says.
He has his own segment now.
Yeah.
All right.
No, like he segmented his writing.
He segmented. I see.
It helps because copying from Instagram sucks, so the bullet points made themselves. So thank you. As a Chicago born, that's cool. They definitely gave you the wrong shake at Portillo's. I've never been to the one there in Buena Park, but I'm sure it's the same quality as in Chicago. Also, tavern style is better than deep dish. All right, let's break this down. Spoilers. I got Portillo's again.
Nice.
I wasn't going to because Kevin, and I was like, it's probably going to be all right. No, I got it delivered. So, temperature issues, but it's okay. I'll talk about the rest of it later, but I got the cake shake with the cake in it. Have you had it?
No.
Listen, guys, it's fine. It's a novelty, but it's still a Hershey's chocolate. It's a Hershey's syrup shake that also has cake in it, and the texture's cool, but it's not particularly good cake.
Is it better than an In-N-Out chocolate shake?
I mean, I was able to drink it.
Got it.
In-N-Out's like 25 minutes.
Yeah, and then it goes to the straw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, like, even the cake came through the straw. The texture's
cake came
great.
through the straw. Oh wow.
Dude, they throw a whole freaking cake in there. It's a slice of cake in the shake. And then there's some stuck at the bottom.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
But it's not even like Costco cake, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I liked it. I think it's not the end all be all that people make it out to be. It is a novelty that is cool. And, it's a texture that's not Oreos for once.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, that is different.
Yeah. But we'll talk about that later when we talk about food because we haven't even gotten to the topic yet. And we still got much, much more. Oh, right. Deep dish is not pizza. It's deep dish. It's a pie.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. I like it.
I like it too. It's just a different taste.
It's a pie.
Yeah.
There's that
like the
Jon Stewart video. Have you seen it?
No.
This is not a pizza.
No,
This is like he's like trash talking Chicago as a New Yorker. But do you know what tavern style is?
Is that
It's cafeteria pizza.
cafeteria pizza?
It's a square pizza and they cut the.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. It's tavern cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. So you were saying.
The crust has like almond or something in it, right?
What?
I don't know. The deep dish that I had in Chicago had like a very distinct taste. The crust, and it tasted kind of like almond crust or something.
Sally'sBakingAddiction.com. Where's the skip to recipe? Oh, jump to recipe. Shout out to Sally. All-purpose flour, cornmeal.
Cornmeal.
I love cornmeal, dude.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, heck yeah, cornmeal. All right, shout out to Sally. Okay, what is this U? Did you put this here?
You?
Yeah, there was a U. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that was you. Okay, let's see. I understand what you're saying about lunch and dinner menu for Ruby's. I'm usually there for breakfast.
Interesting.
However, so I hardly get lunch items. I enjoy their breakfast. I'd say it's slightly better than IHOP Denny's level. It's more of a comfort thing. Also, the place that had a strong enough paper straw to down a milkshake without getting soggy or broken. I take my metal straws everywhere now.
Oh.
Dude, if I got a paper straw with a milkshake,
That's
I'd be
it.
like, I know you have plastic. I know you to give it. Hand it over.
That's miss.
No, that's...
Yeah.
No. That's where I draw the line. Did you see the meme? It's
Which
like
one?
the I'm drinking out of a paper straw while a billionaire's on his private jet. It's like, I don't want to freaking hear it. I don't want to hear it. Listen, I stopped using single-use water bottles 100%.
That does it. That's done so much. Dude, my refrigerator sends me a notification every month how many water bottles I saved.
My refrigerator sends me a notification. Okay. He also wrote, we still have 3 golf lands here in the Bay Area, so if you really want to scratch that itch, it still exists. Also, Rain, since you're coming up here, there is a really unique mini golf place in the city, Urban Putt.
I'm probably going to take you up on that offer. I think Brandy and I have been like, we want to go mini golfing.
Ever since we started talking about it, I was like, oh, mini golf.
Right? Dude, I
don't want to go to golf and stuff.
Yeah. Or just regular golf. I want to just regular golf. I've never been.
Christine has entered the chat.
Well, a few weeks ago, I went to Topgolf and I felt like an idiot not knowing how to swing, right? Because I've never swung a golf club in my life. So I told my Uncle Sergio, who's like a very avid golfer, this last Friday, I'm like, hey, next time you go golf, let me know. He's like, I'll be there. I got my handicap at 8 right now. He hits par every single time he goes to Quiet Canyon now.
Just go to the driving range.
Yeah.
That's where you practice your swing. There's one around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't live near there anymore, dude. The Industry Hills one.
That's where he told me to go. He said that's like the hardest course in Southern California. Golf course.
Why? Because you just chuck it off the canyon by accident?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. He was just like, it was very tough. And he just went there for the first time. And he's like, I was struggling. And he's like, he golfs like 4 or 5 times a week. Best
driving range, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ariana. I think I brought this up.
Yeah, you guys would go there all the time?
Yeah, I should ask her how she's doing. It's been a while. What was I going to say? Yeah, we can go to driving range. I have clubs.
Do you?
Dude, I have a Titleist carbon fiber set because they gave it to us for
work.
But they wanted this silver chess set my dad had, and like these clubs are worth thousands of dollars. And my dad was like, "Yeah, the chess set was worth more, but they were my customers." So I was like, "Yeah, take the chess set." Because it's like pure silver.
Yeah.
We still have some of those pieces. Maybe I should bring it here. Okay, let's see. But yeah, mini golf, man.
Yeah, I want to go.
You know what I've never done? Speed zone mini golf.
It is still there.
I feel like you've done that.
I feel like I have.
That's a Rain in high school on a date.
Yeah, for sure.
With like David Ortiz or something.
That is so random, but you're so right.
I ran into him at Speed Zone once. I think that's what's happening. I was just at Speed Zone with Kev, and David Ortiz was like, Kirk, like, what are you doing here? It was like during high school.
You know, he's like a bar owner now in Arizona or something. Yeah.
Maybe he's in Tucson.
Maybe. Tucson.
Okay. He also writes, Us was in fact filmed in the Santa Cruz Boardwalk.
That's what I thought.
He said it's probably better than Discovery Kingdom, Rain World. Said, my wife has been playing Power Wash Simulator for 2 weeks nonstop, so Rain is not alone.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know why I caved and bought PlayStation Plus Premium.
Oh, I didn't.
It was like $24 to upgrade for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Stray's on there for free.
Oh, yeah.
It's on extra. You don't need premium for
Yeah.
it. But you know what's on there? Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2?
The PS2 game where you play as
Are you
Buzz. Do you know what I'm
serious?
talking about?
Yeah.
Dude.
What?
Yeah. It's like included with subscription.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2, Wild Arms is on there, of course.
Yeah.
Ape Escape. I've never played Ape Escape.
You never played Ape Escape?
There's a ton. There's a crap ton of games on there. Yeah, might be worth. Let's see. He said the crypt with water is definitely a haunted mansion. How would you feel about a foggy river? Shout out to river flowing near the graveyard, or lean into a stormy night while you're going through the opening hallway. You hear there is thunder and stormy night in the opening hallway. Slow drip of water leaking from the ceiling. Like we said, water ruins everything.
Oh, he's saying like you really lean into that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Into and while you. Oh, okay. No, but he said you hear the thunder, and we do hear the thunder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, you got to go there when there are a billion people in that hallway chit chatting.
Oh, it's the worst, dude.
I have a picture of the empty, but I don't know when I'm going to use that. Dude, every now and then I'm scrolling through my pictures and I'm like, this can be an episode. Okay. And he said, I can imagine something like Epcot water fountains that shoot around streams of water each other in the Paradise Gardens area, but just shooting into the bay. Thank you for writing in. Reyes writes in, only shout out I'll give to Downey is Uncle Henry's Deli.
Shout out to Uncle Henry's.
And he said, can't agree more about the Dark Ride update. I really want Mr. Toad to get that treatment. Save Mr. Toad.
They had Bourbon County on tap
I
there.
don't know what that is.
That's like it used to, I don't know if it still is, like the most sought out yearly beer release on Black Friday from Goose Island. It's called Bourbon County. They had it on tap.
There's
there.
a Stone Cold Steve Austin beer. I think it's El Segundo something.
Oh,
Yeah. I saw it at Trader Joe's.
what's the thing you always used to say?
Huh?
Is it him? Is it not? It was like a Bible verse, no?
Austin 316.
Austin 316.
So
yeah.
I actually looked it up because so what's his fate? Okay, on Sacred Symbols, they thought it was Stone Cold 316 or Stone Cold Steve 316, and this is before Dustin was on the show. And Dustin doesn't watch wrestling, but he's like, I live in Pennsylvania. Everyone wears Austin 316,
Yeah.
and people thought he was being disrespectful. But he said, no, someone was acting like they were a priest and I was making fun of them. Like, oh, you go around preaching all that, like, you know, WWE. And he's like, all you need to know is Austin 316. And then it became his whole shtick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about wrestling, guys. But all I know is it's not what it used to be. It used to be way cooler. It was a literal clown.
Yeah. Literal.
Just a straight up clown and a man named Undertaker. Like, we don't get that anymore.
out to Undertaker.
Now it's just people's names.
I know, huh? That's true.
Like, oh,
What happened to the Big Show?
yeah, it's like, this is John. His last name is Cena. Like, okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's like, what about Bret, the Hitman Hart? You know, like,
The Rock.
yeah.
And Triple H is still around.
No. And I get it. Steve Austin's old, but then you get like, you know, Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
The Cream.
His bone
Always
saw.
rises. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Reyes, for writing in. Andrea writes in, holla at the melting pot in Sac. I've been one time. My parents took us out for dinner there. Thank you. Eduardo writes in, an episode full of Should It Have Water? Started wondering if the Haunted Mansion should have fog, especially in the graveyard room. A light fog there would make the mood so much spookier. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Hold the fog.
Really?
It's stinky, dude.
That's the only thing. Yeah, it smells like Not Scary Farm or Universal.
Dude.
You know what I'm talking about?
It smells like Not Scary Farm. Sounds like you hit me in the face with the fog machine. like that flashback of like, oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay, Eduardo, but thank you for writing in. And Jules writes in, listening to an episode a couple weeks ago. Now remembering, I've been to Adventure Park in Stanton. I think I was like 8 or 9, and we went for a birthday party. The only roller coaster ride they had was closed, and I pretty much only remember the Flix Flyers type ride and a small car ride. Being a Disneyland kid, it was not my favorite.
We gotta go,
Jules, for writing it. Dude, we're gonna take your niece.
Yeah, we could.
It'd be, you know, Uncle Rain and what would I be?
Great uncle.
I don't know why. I also thought Great Uncle Kirk.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jeez, this is gonna be a long episode.
Oh no! We're getting to the news.
Let's get in some news.
Of course, I had to be the day that I come late.
Oh, yeah. It's all right. First up, got some headlines for you guys, if you must hear that. First up, Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear has accomplished his mission and has left Tomorrowland.
Good for you, Buzz.
Yeah. It was like the third Buzz who like recorded that message. Next up, a schedule of spooks. I feel like I've used this headline before, but thank you to @CodeWordDisney. This is about Halloween stuff. So as you know, the Main Street Electrical Parade will be gone. Fireworks is changing. But Disney Villains Dance Party, Friday through Sunday at 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. in Tomorrowland. So no matter what they announce at D23 or not announce, Tomorrowland is at least not closing until Christmas because they will have this dance party. Fantasmic, Friday through Sunday only, 9 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. So no more weeknights. World of Color will continue nightly, except during Oogie Boogie Bash.
Got it.
Monsters After Dark, Guardians will return.
Nice. Got it.
Plaza de Familia will return. And Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit will be in downtown Disney.
Cool. When does all this start?
September 2nd.
Okay, good. That's a good time to start Halloween. Not until August 1st. August 1st is now like the day to start Halloween, which I don't understand.
September 2nd. That's so early.
Yeah, it is.
You know why? Labor Day is like the final summer kickout. Or
It is.
Cookout, kickoff, or not kickoff, send off. And this is before Labor Day.
Dude, these October Halloween spooky people are just feeding into the summer.
Yeah, look, you guys talk trash about like Christmas starting after Halloween. You can blend Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Halloween is not summer.
Yeah, exactly.
If the sun is out at 9 p.m., it's not Halloween time.
Yeah.
You know?
Brandy just went to Home Goods and TJ Maxx today and said there is no Halloween stuff, even though they announced all the Halloween stuff is here. Like it's sold out. Shout out to At Home. We just went there for the first time.
What's that?
It's like
another one of those?
No. It's more like think of IKEA. No. Sorry. Think of Michael's or Home Goods, but it's just decor. Like no hobby stuff, just decor.
So
and furniture.
So the one section of TJ Maxx.
Yes, but
the back section.
Yes, but a huge.
Does it
store.
have assorted strange foods that are probably expired?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just step above Cochinero store. That's what I'm calling them now. That's it. That's what they are, man. There's nothing good there.
Not for
sorry.
us.
I'm throwing the shade. Kimmy loves Home Goods. I'm out.
Yeah.
Although she buys gift wrap and greeting cards from there. Pretty good for that. Like she doesn't buy. Did I mention here what Kev said about Home Goods?
What?
Home Goods is only nonstick cookware, cookie jars, and Baby Yoda themed home stuff. And he goes, "Who the hell still uses cookie jars?"
Yeah.
But there's so many of them there.
It's because they don't sell in other stores. So they got to sell them somewhere.
No, dude, we've passed the point. We used to think of TJ Maxx as the leftovers. It's an outlet store now. They make the stuff for TJ Maxx.
Yeah, they do.
The clothing, like, dude, there's certain clothing there. It's made for them. Yeah. I know it is. FUBU?
Who buys FUBU?
No, it's TJ Maxx only, for sure. For sure. I know it's not coming from Macy's. Macy's does not have FUBU. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Ask the shark, dude. Ask the shark.
That was him?
Yeah, that's the Damon, I think his name is.
Dude, his head is too big for him. Not in real life, like his ego.
Oh, not the actual dome.
He thinks he's like the S, you know, but he's like, it's like, calm down, dude.
You made FUBU.
Yeah. Do you remember what people used to say it stood for?
What?
Foo you be ugly. All right. Let's see. On Dancer, on Prancer, on Shocker, Disneyland announces return of holiday season. Whoa. I didn't see that one coming. November 11th through January 8th. This is more standard. It always starts that weekend, like November 12th, November 11th. This is okay.
Yeah.
But also they don't have any time to start it earlier because Halloween's still there. But yeah, so a couple things returning. What is it? Including but not limited to. DCA will have their Christmas tree. Cars Land will be decorated. World of Color Season of Light is coming back.
Oh, yeah, I'm down for that.
I don't know how they're going to work that in with festival holidays. So
Have we ever had both?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But Sip and Savor is coming back. This is what confuses me. There will be live performances at the Palisades stage at Paradise Gardens Park. That stage.
But with World of Color.
Are they tearing that thing down every night?
Holy cow. I don't know.
I know they tear down some of it, but I don't think they tear down.
Do you think they just didn't realize what they did here?
I hope so. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, dude, either they're leaving that stage there or they're moving everything.
To somewhere else. Yeah.
I've seen them move like a lot of stuff, but I don't think I've seen them move the whole thing every day. I mean, they wouldn't need to. They just leave it, but.
Is that Paradise Gardens Park just that area right there?
That's the viewing area. They just don't want to call it that, so they call it a park.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have no idea how they're going to do that.
Mickey's Happy Holidays, a procession of Disney and Pixar characters dancing and marching along to the upbeat rhythms of the holiday toy drummers. It's like a...
it's a parade. A cavalcade.
No, cavalcade. There you go. That's the word. The Disney Viva Navidad street party also returns, featuring Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, donning festive fiesta attire, accompanied by Mexican folklorico dancers and mariachis, Brazilian samba dancers and percussionists, and giant mohiganga puppets. Mirabel and Santa Claus will also return.
Nice.
Disneyland will have the Castle on Main Street, of course. A Christmas fantasy parade that someone pointed out, that song is tired.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. The parade is still beautiful. Come on. New song. Let's go. You remember Magic Happens?
Yeah.
Apparently we don't like the music artist anymore because he didn't pay people.
Really?
Like he's kind of a jerk.
Really?
So I wonder if they're like, dude, that song kind of sucked. They could write another song. But then they have to redo choreography or something. But
that's so interesting. Disney doesn't like him?
People don't like him. And Disney is probably like, screw this guy.
Yeah.
Like the parade's not going. Just let's dump him. Let's dump him while we're ahead. We don't want to, because they need more bad publicity, right? Let's see. Believe in Holiday Magic. The fireworks show is back, or is coming back. It's a Small World will get its overlay. Haunted Mansion will get its overlay. There's no announcement of Merriest Nights yet.
I wonder if they'll do it. I wonder. Because Oogie Boogie came real early.
Maybe they're just waiting. No, because they only have so long to.
Maybe it just didn't do well.
They sold out.
Maybe like
Maybe it wasn't worth.
Yeah, surveys. Surveys said they didn't do well.
I'd go this year.
Would you?
Emptier Christmas.
That does sound nice.
Just to hang out. There are no overlay rides really.
Yeah.
I would go. I just would skip all the dance parties. If they're playing Christmas music, I gotta find a video.
God, I can't wait, dude.
I started thinking about it today.
I can't
when
wait
I wrote
for
this, I'm
Christmas.
like, oh, Christmas.
Yeah.
Such a different time. And the hotels, Santa Claus, carolers, and Christmas trees will be in every single hotel, the 3 hotels. And the Grand Californian will once again have the gingerbread house.
Nice.
And we have still heard nothing about Magic Keys.
Yep. Hopefully by next episode we will.
It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. So, it is finally.
Maybe we should talk for a minute and a half.
Just to get through the hour.
I don't know, but the intro, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Just run it.
We could be annoying and do that.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Good.
It's a little hot. It was humid this weekend.
It was nasty.
Yeah.
It was nasty. That random rain that just made everything dirty.
My car's a little dirty, but it made everything just moist.
Do you think $35 is too much for a car wash?
Oh yeah. My guy charges $20 for cars, $25 or $30 for SUVs.
Is mine an SUV?
Yeah. I don't think it's 30. I think it's 25. Yeah. He charges, I think, $35 for the 10-foot stake bed, though, which is not bad. But yeah, $20 per car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
We got a guy now.
Is he good though?
He's good. He's good.
Don't tip him.
No, I don't.
It's just him, right?
I don't. But he owed me because he never did an interior detail that I paid him for. So I've gotten 4 car washes for free.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No, when I say don't tip them, it's these guys that own their own business. It's like they get 100% of the money, so they should charge what they want, right? Yeah. With these guys though, don't ask him for anything that's not a car wash. Like my guy wipes down the inside and vacuums it.
Yeah.
Don't ask him to detail. They're not detailing. You
You
got to get a detail guy.
Like if you're out there watching, like, oh, you missed a spot.
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, don't be like, could you detail my car? They don't.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
They don't.
Yeah,
they're not a detail guy. They just they'll put some extra schmutz in the car and think it's detailed. Just get your car detailed by a car detailer.
Yeah.
All right. There's your hour, everyone. Okay, so it's time for our Big Thunder topic of the week. Broken immersion. At some point, I forgot it was called that because it's been so long.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like at some point reading, I'm like, what's
this week's topic?
Yeah. Welcome to a podcast about Disneyland, everyone. I mean, we've talked about Disneyland already. So listen, you might be thankful that you got an hour of us if you're going to dip out right now because we're going to ruin things for you. You cannot unhear this episode.
No. Are you?
You're going to be fine. It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's just like, hey, you see the speaker over here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And certain things I won't point out. Like one thing's very specific. Some other things are not.
Mm-hmm.
And we all kind of think these things. If you're listening to a Disneyland podcast.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you zoom out?
Why?
Because I want to break people's video immersion. Hey, this is the size. Because everyone's like, oh my God, it looks so big on camera. You know,
really? It was so small.
But they don't see the ends.
Oh.
Now you see the ends.
Broken immersion.
Broken immersion. Yeah.
It'd be funny if we had something like, let's zoom in a little bit. That's as far as, hi guys. Shout out to my cousin Adam, who went to Disneyland Paris.
Whoa.
And
That's
got
cool.
me that. And he goes, yeah, I got to find something for Sark. I'm thinking like Mickey next to the Eiffel Tower. Oh, there's Mickey next to the Eiffel Tower.
That's so cool.
Yeah. It's like, they nailed it. They had it. Yeah. He's got a little map and everything. So yeah, it fits right in our set. He goes, this is for your set. Like he knew, you know. So
is this tag in euros?
Oh no, he took that off. But I took off the tag that was like figurine de collectible, you know. Yeah. But I left on Disneyland Paris because that was cool. So let's see. Whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's start with the inspiration for this episode. It's a small world. You ever look up?
Don't look up.
Have you?
But yes.
Is that a movie or something?
Yes, the Leo DiCaprio one.
People keep bringing it up. I don't know what it's
lame. It was a bad movie.
Oh. Yeah. They said that's what Nope should have been called.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But you looked up it.
Yeah, and you just see like trussing and warehouse and like
it's a drop down ceiling, dude. Like
an
office.
Yeah.
And all the lights. And then like the worst is like the spinning things. You just see like
see the motor
diorama. No, what's kid's bedroom? Mobile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is bad.
I get it, but it's old. But
you would think that they would just like put something like put clouds, like just some fluff on the top or something to.
Yeah, it's just literal. Just like the spotlight is in this direction. And you know, when you're a kid, you're captivated. When you're an adult, you want to look around.
Yeah,
and
you say it all the time. You look up. Look around, look behind you.
There's so many places where it's so great to look up.
Yeah.
Like when you're outside at Disneyland, look up.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
When you're in a ride,
do not.
do not look
unless
up.
You're like on Rise.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get into that. But the other thing is like you see the blank walls of the building. So everything just looks like it's in storage. I get it. It's a diorama basically. But it's just like, oh, this thing is here and there's the wall. Yeah. Like that. You know what it is? It's that it's not a wall. you know it's the wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I know
What's on the
Rise
other
is
side?
in a warehouse.
Yeah.
I don't see the wall of the warehouse. I see a themed wall.
Yeah.
And on that unthemed wall, you see AC vents. Because you see them, but this is like, it's a black AC vent. It's just like right there. And it's like the painted black is not enough. And I brought up last week on Just Add Water. Our water doesn't go to the edges like Walt Disney World. So you look over the track and you see extension cords. You see the stands. They're basically like, I took a picture like 2 weeks ago just for this. I'm like, ooh, ride's going slow. Broken immersion.
Man. Just thinking about it, you're right. You're right. There's so much stuff on Small World that's just like, ugh.
Yeah, let's
That's
see.
kind of nasty.
When did I go? Huh. No. Okay, I think it's been a while since.
Time, dude. Time is just
Time is a flat circle.
It is.
We haven't said that in a while, but it is.
poke the hole through.
What? Oh, here we go. Dude, look. Those, what are those called? Those rails.
What are they called?
I buy them at work.
It's
all
not
the time.
rebar.
It's not like,
No.
it's like, it's almost L bracket, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's,
Yeah.
I don't know. But dude, look how bad that is.
That's nasty. Come on.
Look at that. You can see you're in a bathtub.
Yeah.
And then like, look at that ceiling.
That looks like my office ceiling.
Dude,
it really does.
And they're not even matched tiles. Like,
Yeah.
they're just old. And dude,
Because they
they're
have
water stained.
that literally looks like my office.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. It's not.
Yeah.
Look, I get it. You have to do certain things with the lighting, whatever, but it's like, you can even see the track in front of you.
Yeah.
But
If we can see that many cords with that being show ready, imagine how many cords are in that ceiling.
that's probably why they have the drop down. You can run cords
Yeah.
up there. But like, I mean, even I saw it today, Andrea's in Walt Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I get what you guys were talking about now. She was on It's a Small World. And wait, did you say you have not
I don't
been
think I've been on it.
on it? Okay, dude. Let's
You showed me the picture where the water goes all the way up, but
she's got like a little video and it's just like, it's a very wow type moment. Let's see. Is it already like gone? Was that yesterday? I don't even know.
time's a flat circle.
Oh,
Check the reels.
Oh yeah, maybe. Is this like that Figment ride?
Journey into Imagination. Dude, how cool. Yesterworld came out with a new video this week,
Mhm.
and it's about Disney Channel. One of the original Disney Channel shows that got canceled, never came out, was a tie-in with that Figment ride, and it was called Dreamwalkers.
Ooh.
So that's a cool name, man.
But yeah, it's
bad.
It is. And
bad.
I think I said this last episode, but like, give it some care.
Yeah.
It just fix it at this point. The thing is, they have so much extra space in that building, zhuzh it up. But I wonder if it's also like, do they get the holiday one in Walt Disney World?
No.
They kind of just need the big warehouse.
To put all the holiday stuff in there. When does that come around? Like November 11th?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll close during Halloween, everyone. But yeah, similarly, Little Mermaid, again, the under the sea room. You look up, done.
Mm-hmm.
Dunyan rings.
The Under the Sea room. That's the bad one.
Because it's just the lights everywhere and the strings and the things that aren't moving that probably should be.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like, oh, this is an immersive ride. It's like, I'm looking at little dolls.
Yeah.
But it just, I'm in a theme park.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Like, you don't think about that on Jungle Cruise.
No. You look all around and there's, other than the sky, like everything is meant to be there.
Yeah. You're not like, look, you're not believing you're in a jungle.
Yeah.
But you're like, I'm doing this thing.
You're like, all these plants have been here for years.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Because you see it's a small world and you imagine people putting the stuff up almost.
Yeah.
Like you imagine someone turning the lights, changing a light bulb.
Yeah. Just, messing with the dolls a
Yeah.
bit. Like, Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know if there's anything to do to fix it. Like,
So you got to redo it, I guess.
yeah, from scratch.
Yeah. But okay, so Matterhorn. You can see when it's dark, it's worse because you look up, not even up, just kind of forward. You see like that scrim.
Where?
In the first dark tunnel, you can see the inner structure of the mountain. There's like a black tarp over you, but it's like see-through. You know what I'm talking about?
No. And now you just ruined it for me. Ah. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You think you're going to remember anything after
Nope. Nope.
Of course not. I'm gonna hit stop and then you whoosh.
Yeah.
Flushed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But ironically, seeing the Matterhorn tree, which is supposed to cover the Matterhorn, when you're on the side of the Matterhorn,
Yeah.
you're just like, that's the Matterhorn tree.
Yeah.
It's like
I said that the other day to Randy. I'm like, there it is, the Matterhorn tree.
in New Orleans Square, it totally works. You don't see the Matterhorn.
Yeah.
But when you're on the other side, you're like, that is a funny looking tree. Yeah. But then, okay, this one's a silly one, but this happened to me live. I was on Mad Tea Party, and it was like, our tea party has come to an end. And at the same time, Alice is going by on the Main Street Electrical Parade talking on top of the mushroom. So you hear two Alices, and I'm like, immersion broken.
Does not compute.
What's the word? Unacceptable.
Condition.
Yeah. So that was just like a silly one. But yeah, I think a lot of these things, not this one's just stupid, right? But even like the Matterhorn, it's these tiny little things.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
So close.
You couldn't just.
Wasn't that an episode? So close, or it was like
No, just
one more thing.
Yeah,
one more thing. One more thing.
Just one thing.
Just one thing.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, it's just on the verge of greatness, you know? And these little things are just like, I'm not like, oh, ride ruined.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, for that moment, I'm like, it looks unfinished.
Yeah.
And we'll get to unfinished. Pinocchio, though. Have you seen the gears that run Monstro?
No.
I think it's a tall thing.
Is it?
Like
And you can see them spinning behind
No,
it?
you can like see the contraption that pushes him up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's just like, it just looks so fake.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's like, I get it. It's a paper ride, you know.
So old.
Yeah. I'm like, come on. You could do a little better than that. And then you got Mr. Toad. Just the demon just straight up has a light bulb in his throat.
Hey, it's red.
I know, but it's just like light bulb on, off, on. It's like, okay.
Hey, you can't use some hue lights or something like a strip?
It looks just a light bulb.
Yeah.
And I did not ruin that for you. You've all seen the light bulb. Oh man, it's 8:23 already. Oh boy. Okay. Storybook Land canal boats. You would think it's the giant ducks. I miswrote that. But yeah, the ducks. It's just like, oh, there's a big old... Nope. That looks cute. It's actually the Dumbo wall. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The thing that covers Dumbo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's
oh,
egregious.
yes, it's a circus, whatever. Like, you know, we could paint it. Nope. It's a picture of Dumbo. It's a JPEG, like covering only 15% of the wall. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I can't believe, you know exactly what I'm talking about?
Yep.
It's a flat blue wall with a square picture. No frame, no painted frame. Just a square picture of Dumbo, like, this is Dumbo.
It's like,
it is your birthday.
It's like they just printed out some adhesive vinyl and just slapped it on.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, why didn't they
do like a mural?
Or just, it could be a mural, could look like the circus. It could be a fake view of the other side.
Yeah.
It could just be covered in a bush. Anything.
But Dumbo.
Yeah, it could be a projection of Dumbo flying.
That's a weird take. Like a weird call.
And the thing is, they themed that new queue so well. They built a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
The inside, there are pictures with frames
10,
and posters.
The 10 is just beautiful.
The lit up wait time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we painted the wall blue and put a picture of Dumbo. Good enough. Ship it. Yeah, it just bothers me.
Yeah,
that one actually grinds my gears. It grinds Monstro
gears?
Yeah.
Going through Monstro.
Yeah, exactly. That's just that's a stupid one.
Yeah.
You know, some things I can forgive. It's like, yeah, it's a lot of work. They can't do it because of this or that. It's like, come on, cover it in that army camouflage, you know?
Or that mesh that AAA prints for them with the leaves on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anything. Okay. Pixar Pier. You just straight up see an Anaheim Convention Center, hotel, those power lines, dude.
Not the power.
Yeah, when we say we want power lines, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just, I know there isn't anything they could do, right? It's tall. It's not the type of park where you can have a berm.
But it's like,
man,
that's so anti-Disney, though.
Yeah.
Being able to see the outside world. But, you know, they don't care about things like that anymore.
Yeah. It just looks really bad. Because you're just like, I'm in Anaheim.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, look at, no, I'll stop. But yeah, you don't feel like you're at the beach, that part. So, sorry. And even on like Incredicoaster, you just see the roof of Midway Mania and stuff. Now, we'll get to it in a moment. There's other things where you're like way at the top, like Tarzan's Treehouse. You can see roofs, right? Mm-hmm. But that's different. This is like you're on a ride with the roof directly under it, and you have a bunch of Jacks on the pole. Yeah. And like dirt on the roof. And it just looks bad. Like you got to do
poles, man. I don't know what they could do about it, but
he's multiplying, is he?
Yeah. You think those poles being clear would be any better?
They'd have to clean them, but it would still be better than white.
You think so? I don't know. I think clear might. Well, after time, if it's like anything like regular PVC or vinyl, it turns yellow.
Make it glass.
Make it glass, yeah.
You know what they could actually do? They can make it glass with you know that wire mesh they put on like school windows? Yeah. You wouldn't see it because you're going too fast, and it would reinforce it. What's going to break that? Maybe, I doubt the vibration.
Oh, maybe.
It's glass, man.
Somebody throwing something at it?
No one's going to know it's glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be better. Or just a bunch of drone Jacks. That'd be sick. Have you seen all these freaking drone shows in Disneyland Paris?
Yeah, they're cool.
I was like, drone show. What? Oh. Avengers Campus has one now.
Do they really? Yeah. In Paris? Wow.
They have the real Avengers Campus.
Yeah.
We have the Avengers Campus at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Soaring around the world. So back in the day, when we were in California, I used to think the feet broke the immersion. But now I'm like, no. We're all flying. Ducks fly together. Mm-hmm. You know? That's fine.
We're migrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Mighty Ducks reference. But Matterhorn, which is the Matterhorn, and the Eiffel Tower, man.
We're curving, dude.
We're curving. Not like, okay. If you really look at the Golden Gate Bridge in California, slightly curved. Mm-hmm. Slightly. But they framed it right and whatever. It looks fine. The Eiffel Tower is like, it's bending out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a hologram Palpatine. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I love Matthew Serrano's shirt.
Yeah.
The one, it's just the Eiffel Tower being bent.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, come on, man. It's like they just discovered what a fisheye lens was. And they're like, oh, it looks like a skate video now. You know, I don't know. I don't like it. That's really.
It doesn't even look fisheye. It looks bent because the rest of it doesn't.
Yeah.
And then.
Why is that? I really want. It's because it's curved. The screen.
No, the screen is curved, and it's a flat. It's a line. It's the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Soaring over California doesn't have anything like that.
Any monuments like that? Yeah.
Everything is a landscape, and it's from far away. You don't get too close to anything.
Yeah.
So you don't get that effect, and this really does take me out of it. And I'm like, I'm not flying over crap right now. All right. Like
I'm literally laughing whenever I see the Eiffel Tower.
It's a joke. It's a meme. It's sad. Like, you don't want people laughing at your ride. And I don't know if there's anything I could do about this, but the tiles that make up the screen, sometimes you just see them. I feel like if we could do drywall, can we do that? Can you fondant the wall? You know, dude. Yeah, I wonder, could they like make
just make it curved
fabric?
Mm.
That would be a big piece of fabric.
I mean, it is fabric. The screen is fabric, no?
No, the tiles. They're tiles.
But then there's
The
fabric
squares.
over it, isn't it?
Not one sheet of fabric. You see the squares.
Yeah.
Could you get a sheet of fabric that big? If
Not,
one thing happens to it, though, it's over.
not a single piece of fabric. Nobody makes fabric that big.
Disney can.
You need the mill that big.
Make it by hand.
Oh, jeez.
Big
Putting all these
loom.
threads together.
Yeah.
It's usually the largest people usually goes 10 foot.
Yeah, it would probably be worse then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like they could flatten it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it because they need to replace stuff, but a lot
You could make fabric that big. They do it for movie screens, like actual movie screens.
Oh yeah, and there are no seams. How do they do that?
They heat seal it.
Uh,
Yeah, they high frequency welded. Yeah, high frequency, not radio. I don't know, dude.
I don't know, but yeah, you're right. There is a way, and they have those big outdoor ones. Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
come on. A lot of this stuff, it's like, oh, it's work, and we said this before, but do it.
Mm-hmm.
Have some pride, you know. Man, I ended up paying double for the USA bearings. Remember I sent you 3 different bearings?
Right, that's right.
We used to buy $60 bearings. They're Japanese. Japanese stuff's good though.
It is. Korean stuff's good too.
Yeah. They just don't make bearings. They're out of those. So like no stock till December. Do you want these? And they're 42. I'm like, what is the country of manufacture? All lowercase. I get an email back, China. Because when people like them though, I'm like, can I have some other ones? Because these are made in Tennessee. $120.
Yikes.
Like, let's get them.
Oh.
Got to do it. Can do it.
Gotta bump up the prices.
Those bearings probably gonna be pretty freaking good though.
Yeah.
They're made by RBC. They're like the bearing company. Like they're RBC.
That's who makes them?
Do you know what that stands for?
No.
Roller Bearing Company. Like, just like accurate concrete cutting ink.
Yeah.
Like, what do they do? No,
Yeah.
you figure it out. I'm checking the time on there. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, just what I'm saying is just put Soaring Over California back, and I won't complain about anything.
Yeah, and all the problems are fixed.
All this goes away.
Yep.
You know, this is not the Soarin' you're looking for. You know. Okay, this was a last minute addition. Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't care how they explain it. Once the doors open, makes no sense. You know what I mean?
Which doors?
The doors that allow you to view Disneyland. And Rocket's like, is that Disneyland? I'm like, dude,
come on.
And it's like, also, why is the Collector in Avengers Campus? What is he doing there? Why have we not destroyed him?
He's not a bad guy.
Isn't he?
He's a bad guy. But he's not a bad guy.
Yeah, he is. He kidnapped the Guardians of the Galaxy to put them on display.
Yeah, that's pretty
We're
bad.
saving them, not Iron Man?
Yeah.
And Spider-Man?
Yeah, that's pretty
And
bad.
Dora Milaje? Like, makes no sense.
I just like Benicio del Toro so much, you know.
I like the ride, but it makes no sense. Where they're like, we're going to make a Marvel land. Okay, all right. You got the Guardians there. You know, we'll do a cool planet. No, this is one of the Avengers headquarters. What? How did the Guardians get kidnapped in Avengers Campus? And it's straight up in Avengers Campus.
Yeah. Too many questions. Right?
But this isn't one of those things. This isn't one of those, well, actually, Darth Vader said, I was once you were the master or whatever, and I was the student. And what that actually means. It's like, it's not that.
It's weird. They're actually like, oh, is that Disneyland?
Yeah, and the Guardians of the Galaxy got kidnapped next to Iron Man, Thor,
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. They're all there. Nope, Guardians got kidnapped. But
And
also,
we got to go save them.
and then either before or after, they're dancing outside. No hard feelings, Collector. I'm gonna throw a dance party in the lobby. You know,
To each his own, I guess. You know.
it's
People deal with grief in different ways.
what? It's just a little weird. Okay, Radiator Springs Racers. The first one, the waterfall. When it's just like, psh, like, are you blowing something at me? Like, what's up? I don't know what's supposed to happen, So the noise
What is supposed to happen? The water's supposed to get on you?
I don't know, but nothing happens
Yeah.
except that I hear a noise and I don't like it. But here's the other one. I'm sorry. But when Mater goes over the moon, you see the speaker above him. That one's ruined.
I've never seen this.
It's painted black, but that's how, it's like, well, you have to hear the sound come from there, but
Yeah.
you see, it's right there. It's like, you know what bothers me about it? It's mounted to the wall.
No, I don't see
Put it in the wall.
Oh, yeah. That's a thing.
Cut a hole in the wall and put it in there. Okay, it's tilted down. Whatever. Have it stick out a little bit. Speakers in the wall has been a thing
Since the dawn of
for a
time.
long time. Yeah. Like, man, that's an old thing.
Yeah.
Like, now we have it all fancy with cords. Back then, it was like there was the volume knobs in the houses and stuff, like for the radio. Come on. Cut a hole in the wall. I wonder if like that's the wall, the concrete wall. But
Who knows, man? But yeah, that's pretty bad.
yeah.
No, I'm going to see it, though.
Yeah.
God.
Okay. Moving on to Haunted Mansion. These aren't too bad. You can kind of see the fishing wire on Leota sometimes. Not
When-
always.
When she's not in B mode.
Has that been happening lately?
Yeah,
So
she's
people-
just there. She's not moving anymore.
Hmm.
You can see the fishing wire on the instruments and stuff, though.
Yeah. It's actually not as bad during Christmas.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
But it's like when the light hits it a certain way.
Mhm.
It's not that bad. I want to believe it's floating, you know?
Yeah.
Like
It's a neat effect, though.
It is. Most of the time it's good. This
Yeah.
isn't like, immersion broken. I'm just, I want to be thorough.
It's just hard to hide wire when there's so much like projection mapping going on. I have a feeling that the light emanating from her is causing you to see a little bit of the
yeah.
wire.
And then, of course, have you seen the roll-up door in the attic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just noticed that the other day.
Yeah, there's a roll-up door in the attic. Who sent it to us? Is it JD? There's like just a machine shop in there to repair the stuff. Buzz Lightyear has one of those. You walk
Do they really?
in the exit. You've seen it?
Yeah. You told me
They
this.
pull the cars out through there.
Yeah.
So that's, they got to have it. It just,
It's where the maintenance happens.
you can't
The non-existent maintenance.
just put a curtain.
Yeah,
It'll look-
honestly,
it's
that
the
would be-
attic. It'll look fine.
Yeah.
Put a tapestry, a somber tapestry.
Mhm.
If you got that reference, you let me know.
I did not.
Yeah. So yeah, Haunted Mansion though, pretty immersive.
It is.
Even the bullet hole.
Even looking up.
Yeah.
It's just dark.
Yeah. It's just dark, but it
That's
works.
all you need. All you need.
Indiana Jones though. Here's the issue with Indiana Jones. It is meant to be immersive.
Yeah.
And it is so good. You're immersed the moment you step in line.
Yeah.
And then one day it breaks down and the lights turn on and you see a fan blowing air at you. And you see
Where?
that'll ruin it for you.
Oh, okay.
And once you see this large fan, it's like a shop fan.
Yeah.
And once you see this fan, you will see the fan every time.
No, don't tell me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
If you want to know, let me know. But cannot see it. Now, we brought this up in a state of disrepair, but the lava has no fog in it anymore.
Yeah.
And now you see the things holding up the lava.
Which looks super fake.
Yeah, they're pieces of plastic, whatever. It's that they found a way to make it look right, and it no longer works. And it's a fog machine.
Call Not Scary Farm.
Yeah.
They can help you guys.
Yeah. It looks real bad.
Yeah.
You're just like, you know what? Indiana Jones, you know what takes me out of it the most? I feel like I'm on a broken ride. We don't shut up about how broken it is.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Dude, when it's perfectly working, it's near perfect.
When I found out that door is supposed to close,
Yeah.
I just thought he can't get it closed and he waves you by. Nope.
It's broken.
He closes it. The effect, I got to pay attention to the effect now, is that you're floating. And when the door closes, the car drops. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That blew my mind.
You're going really slow at that point, right?
The car is floating.
Hmm.
It's supposed to be floating. It does rock during that part.
It does?
Yeah, I remember feeling that. And then at some point it feels like you hit the road. and it's supposed to coincide with him closing the door.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen that door close, please write in. And then there's the skeleton room, where they just painted skeletons on the wall and have pipes sticking out of it.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to see the pipes as if they're blowguns?
I think so.
But
Because they go like this, like they're wrapped around the pipes.
But they're not, because it's paint.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
If you're not going to do that, put them in the wall. If you're not going to be... Listen, go to Party City. Buy some skeletons.
You'll learn some stuff there.
Buy some skeletons. And put the pipes in their mouths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next one is probably the most one that I see the most often.
The exit door?
Yeah. It's open.
They've closed it.
They have? I always see it open. Always.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole chunk of the wall is just pushed open.
Pushed open. And you see the floating heads.
Yeah.
It's just not good. It's not good at all. And then there's the we ran out of money room. You know the projector in there?
Yeah.
The problem with where that projector's placed, you can see the lens sometimes.
Yeah, you can.
And then you know when you look really quick at a projector, you see the RGB? I see that. The striping. Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's like, just do it or don't do it. Don't put a projector here.
Yeah.
I just think it bothers me so much that they couldn't, all this time.
And they've never done anything there.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And they're not going to get rid of the ride.
No, that's a standard.
That's the thing. It costs them too much money. People love it. They're making another Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah. Maybe this new room is dedicated to that new.
Yeah, I don't know. Did Harrison Ford say something to the kid?
I don't know.
There's someone who's supposed to play him or something, or like then be the next one. And I think he told them, like, listen, kid, when I die, Indiana Jones dies. I think I heard something like that.
He would say something like that.
The Force Ghost comment is the best though.
Yeah.
But we'd have to get censored. So let me know if you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's probably more. I don't want to like linger on this, you know. But there's so much broken on this ride that it takes me out of it.
Yeah.
Like,
unfortunately.
And the joke is, I know how the effect of the rolling ball works. That doesn't take me out of it. But it's all these broken things.
I look at it every time and I still don't realize what's going on.
I know exactly how it's working. And I'm like, nope, I'm moving backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else take you out of it on Indiana Jones?
The snake not moving. You know, just like all the broken stuff like we're saying.
Yeah, Mara just like not being projected
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. The animatronic a little bit. The bad Harrison Ford animatronics.
I think it's fine.
You know me with something with real faces and animatronics just it rubs me in the wrong way.
Oh yeah, you hate Finn.
I hate Finn. And every single time I'm on Rise and I see Finn, I'm like, oh, I hate that guy.
Get lost, Finn.
Yeah.
They should have killed you off. They shouldn't have. They should have given him
They should have given him the main role.
Yeah. Okay. So we did bring up Jungle Cruise. And I tried to ask that Skipper Freddy guy, but he hasn't responded yet. But there's those little lights everywhere. Have you seen them? I think they're like markers for the skippers to be.
Oh,
like,
are they?
Yeah, but they're like in the rocks.
Little red,
red lights.
little red
Red
I've
lights.
seen them.
And then it used to be in Trader Sam's like shield, the two green lights, and they tried to make it look like eyes. And now it's just in the gift shop or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are.
They must be some kind of indicator for the skippers.
It's like the only thing that's out of place.
Yeah.
But that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your phone's going at it.
I'm on Do Not Disturb, dude.
Your screen's on. Does that make it?
Does that turn?
No, it shouldn't.
Maybe it's one of those.
Or you're just, what's coming through?
Text. Maybe it's one of the notify anyway.
Dude, I shut off the status.
Oh, that's the only way they can do that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like when I'm sleeping, I'm like, you're not notifying me anyway.
Yeah.
So I shut off the let people know your status. They can't notify me anyway. Yeah. Screw that. I'm sleeping. Only people who call me when I'm sleeping are family and like really close friends who would call me in an emergency, you know, stuff like that. Okay. Let's see. Tomorrowland. It breaks its own immersion. Like it
chooses to not be good. You know, that's what it is.
It chooses not to be good. Yeah. The buildings are just like, these are buildings. I am in an expo park.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what it is. The smell of gasoline.
Where do you smell gas?
Autopia.
Oh,
It smells like freaking Speed Zone over there. The lawnmower motors and the go-karts.
Yep.
The smell of gas really takes me out of the future. I'm sorry.
Because we all know that's not where the future's going.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. I wonder how much gas they use on a daily basis.
It's lawnmower things. Probably not that much.
Mm.
Yeah.
But it's raining all day.
No, they shut themselves off.
Oh, that's right. They're like hybrids.
No, they just literally shut off.
And then when you hit the...
I think they're on timers and they just turn back on. Right?
Okay.
It's like, I'll turn off for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
The abandoned things. You know what I mean? There's so much just like Innoventions building.
Yeah, the rocket rods.
Yeah, the people mover track, the crap they put on there, the satellites that don't spin anymore.
Yeah.
Tomorrow Landing never opened.
Yeah.
There's just all this stuff just like there.
The tables and chairs that are up on the top of Innoventions. There's random tables and chairs.
No, it's that stupid thing.
I know it's a dessert party, but it's like that doesn't belong there.
Yeah. It just there's so many things just sitting around there that they either have to be announcing something or they're just stupid.
They're going to. I'm trying to get into that lottery. Well, I think I'll automatically get in, but I really want to get into that panel.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But Space Mountain itself. The joke here is Space Mountain's fine. But when you get a version of the ride that has an actual story, it is less immersive. Hyperspace Mountain. You see what's about to happen. You see the projection screens.
Yeah.
You see the little lights on the side rails. You see like the plastic TIE fighter that's just sitting there, not moving. I don't feel immersed. And the problem is it bleeds into regular Space Mountain when they're like ready to change it.
Mm-hmm.
You just see projector screens just sitting around. They're just gray.
You're right, huh?
Because regular Space Mountain, you can kind of see the disco balls and the little
But that's
platform.
cute.
Yeah. But you're generally not seeing them. You see them at first. And then like once the ride lets you go.
Yeah, you're not seeing them.
Yeah, you're going too fast.
Yeah, I don't. I like hyperspace. It's just
It's not immersive.
If I close my eyes.
If you close your eyes.
If I close my eyes and I just listen to the sounds and I'm going fast, I'm flying an X-Wing. That's the most immersion I can give it. But I got to close my eyes.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Now, Star Tours. They've separated the sequel timeline, but the prequels are sometimes mixed with the equals, as I call them.
Yeah.
It's like, here's Darth Vader and a Naboo starfighter at the end. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And the point of that ride is for you to be like, you're in Star Wars.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense half the time.
And I'm just hoping when they add more scenes,
mm-hmm.
they can separate them. Like,
they
we
like
have
a
enough.
lineal time. Yeah.
It's just like, this could be a Naboo starfighter and Jango Fett, but not like.
Maybe that's why things like in Mando, they're trying to like blur the lines,
But it's like, dude, you're on Naboo and they're dressed like with the leather,
There's
the red
guns
leather.
there.
Yeah,
At least we're not in Alderaan.
That would be so funny. They got to know better than that, at least. And then top of Tarzan's treehouse, or whatever it's going to be called. If they're even, I wonder if they're just like, let's keep it Tarzan.
It's possible.
I don't know what they're doing though, man.
It's possible. Maybe they just got rid of that whole side section where you cross with the bridge.
That's it.
Yeah, that's possible. That's all they did. And they're just adding another entrance to get up there.
That would be nice. Because I like the Tarzan thing.
Yeah, me too.
You can see the roofs of New Orleans Square. It's not too bad.
Yeah, but you gotta really look. But it's like, I think that's a product of buildings in Disneyland in general being small.
Yeah, and the other thing though is you kind of. That's if you're just going through it, you're not going to see that stuff.
Because you're focused on going through the treehouse.
Yeah, but if you're just standing looking at Disneyland, it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So not too bad. And before we get to Galaxy's Edge, the immersion is not broken in Frontierland and like Critter Country when you see parts of Galaxy's Edge. Even like I took that picture a few weeks ago. You're at like bottom of Hungry Bear and you can see one of the buildings. but it like fits.
I think it's because they're like tall and skinny like trees.
No, but like there's that building. It has lights on it. It's like the
In
one
Galaxy's
that's
Edge?
like curved and it's got the round roof.
Yeah.
But it looks fine.
Wonder what it is though.
I think because it just looks old and it's covered or surrounded by trees.
Yeah, and I don't know, but
And I really do wonder if the whole Black Spire thing was we need to make it look like Frontierland, and then it doesn't really matter in Walt Disney World.
because you can't see it from anywhere.
You
Walt
can't
Disney World.
They still. I know Tomorrowland is like. Tomorrowland is. You know what Tomorrowland is? Your lease is up and you've become a Spirit Halloween.
Yeah,
But it's like Spirit Toy Story.
Yep.
But
you know what's next to Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios?
What?
Literally right next door is the Muppets area.
you can't see.
You can't see it because there's a massive tunnel. That's like it goes almost not underground, but it like you go down in order to go back up into Galaxy's Edge. But it's just like the Muppets right next to Star Wars.
At Disneyland, they nailed it.
Yeah. Oh, they did.
The freaking railroad goes over it and you don't even notice.
Yeah, they for sure. Like I said, when you're over there, I forget I'm in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Recently, it's kind of been changing. I feel like I'm in Disneyland.
So in Galaxy's Edge, there's a couple things that break the immersion. Sometimes security wanders through there. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
But they're dressed like security cowboys. You know?
Yeah.
And it kind of throws you off a little bit. What breaks it for you?
Why do they have cowboy hats? They're not cowboy hats.
They look like official, but menacing, but friendly.
all at the same time.
Yeah. It's
Got
like, these guys have like trooper hats, like state troopers.
Yeah.
But also like, it's a nice hat. You know?
It's all psychological.
Yeah, they know. It's like, and it looks like a costume. That's their whole thing. And their security badge is a Mickey on it.
Yeah.
It's cute. But what takes you out of it over there? Is it all the people?
No, Galaxy's Edge.
You said lately you've been feeling.
No, that makes me feel like it's part of Disneyland now. Like it's unified. Like, I
not
thought-
like.
No, I thought that before it was just like, this doesn't even feel like I'm in Disney anymore. You know, I'm in something completely different. Not being a good or bad thing, just that it felt different. But now I'm starting to feel like it's finally part of Disneyland.
Like it's another one of the lands.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're like used to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes like, you know, they've definitely dropped the shtick a little more. It was kind of stupid when they weren't allowed to say things about Disneyland.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's on a street that's kind of Maine, you know, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then they're like, you know, Kimmy asked someone, and it's not her fault or anything, right? But it's like, oh, do you guys still have the sweater? No, it's in Tomorrowland. Like, what?
See, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I know, but it was just like, because there was no like build up to it. Like, oh, we don't have that here. I think it might be in Tomorrowland. You know, I don't need the whole song and dance. But it's like, no, it's in Tomorrowland. What? You know?
But like things like when you're on Rise and the first order person comes in.
Yeah, that's Rise though.
Yeah. But I went on Rise this week and I said, I hope they never stop this. Like, I hope they're just at one point just don't give up and they're like, okay, you know, you're just gonna go into the next room. But I want that. I want that to stay. So, but yeah, nothing really breaks anything.
I've only had that experience once because the 2 times I went on was like 2021, early 2021.
You haven't gone on it since?
No.
What the heck? Wow.
Do you like wait for it or? Yeah, I haven't gone on since they stopped virtual queue.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because Kimmy doesn't like it that much, and I don't look for it.
I actually have been looking for it.
I just don't. It's not fun.
It's
cool, but it's not fun.
I saw a 50-minute wait time posted, and we passed by and we heard the cast member saying we should drop it down to 30. And I was like, yeah, we're getting on. It was a 14-minute wait.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah, I don't look for it, but maybe I would now because they're back to full immersion.
Yeah.
Because when I was there, they didn't even put you in the hallway.
Really?
They took you straight to the cell. Because remember, we weren't allowed to queue inside.
That's right.
So it was like you're in the cell for like 2 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, it's full immersed now.
Maybe.
And they mess with you in the line. First order.
Yeah, I've been messed with like the first time I went.
Yeah.
But I think I've only been on the ride 3 times. But again, I don't look for it.
Yeah.
If like 10 times out of 10, I would choose Space Mountain over it if I was able to just
You've gone on Smuggler's Run though a lot.
all the time.
That I've been on a handful of times. I'll only go if I fill up the whole.
Oh. You don't like that. You don't like that though.
No, that's why.
Like I used to do single rider Smuggler's Run, dude.
that's expert mode, dude.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, no, it was great. It'd be engineer, chill out,
Yeah.
you know, yelp and scream, whatever. Yeah. But on Smuggler's Run, sometimes you get frame skips.
Those
Dropped
graphics cards, man.
Yikes, man.
NVIDIA, come on,
Dude,
man.
they're getting that 40 series now.
Put some 4090s in there.
Well, no, they're going to be the Quadro versions. But, dude, did you hear the 40? I don't know if it's going to be the 4090, but the 40 series, one of them is going to take 800 watts of power.
Oh, man.
And like the biggest power supplies, they have bigger extra size, like 1200 watt, but like 1000 is considered a lot.
Yeah. I built 2 new computers this past week. I have a bunch of stuff in my car that I need to return to Micro Center tomorrow. But you can go up and buy a graphics card now. I got a 3090 Ti for 25% off.
Oh, because they're trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, because the 440 series or whatever.
Did you hear it? They tried to tell. Okay, so right before we get too nerdy, so chips come on a wafer, and they cut a bunch of chips out of this big circular wafer. And every year they try to make the chips smaller, so because you pay the factory per wafer. They don't care they care what you put on it, but it's like, yeah, we'll charge you for the whole wafer. So if you waste space, that's on you.
Yeah.
NVIDIA is telling TSMC, like, hey, we don't actually need this many wafers. Like, we overshot because now everyone has graphics cards and no one really wants
Nobody wants to crypto mine
and
anymore.
TSMC said, yeah, you paid for them. We don't care. So if you find someone else to buy them for the same price, sure, just transfer them.
Yeah.
We'll make them for them. But tough cookies, NVIDIA. You ordered, let's say, I don't know, 5,000 of them. You're getting 5,000 of them. Like, that's it. Which is
good time to buy graphics cards.
Yeah.
If you want to build a computer.
But they're still like $700.
The 3090 that I bought was $1,500.
Jeez. Well, 3090 is not worth it if you're gaming.
No.
3080.
It's like a 10% difference from a 3080, but 10% to me is.
It's the RAM. There's a lot of RAM in the 3090, which is useful for workstation stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you guys do on there?
3D modeling.
Wouldn't you want a Quadro? Or they're just too expensive?
Too expensive, yeah. Yeah, because a lot of my designers have multiple workstations.
Oh.
Yeah, like I have a couple designers in Mexico. So they each have 2 computers and then a laptop each.
Jeez, for what?
They work a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. Like another designer has 3 computers. And they got some nice setups too. And my one of my designers says,
so wait, you build the computer there in Mexico?
I build the computer here and he takes them. He comes back and forth between here and Guadalajara, and he takes them with him in a suitcase.
Wow.
Yeah. Because otherwise we have to pay import fees and like all that stuff. But
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So yeah, Galaxy's Edge though, pretty good at immersion.
I think it's probably the best.
Their big thing is, so I'm wearing this Death Star shirt. Shout out to my friend Heather. She got this from me a long time ago. It has a Star Wars logo on it. Let's pull this. Kind of see it. So in Galaxy's Edge, the tags or like underneath mugs, it'll say Star Wars. None of the merch says Star Wars on it.
Really?
That was their whole thing.
Yeah.
It's as if you are buying this from Black Spire Outpost.
That's cool.
So it'll say Black Spire Outpost, right? But they don't have something that says
I'm your daddy, Darth Vader.
Yeah. There's no Rise of the Resistance. There's Resistance.
Yeah.
Or there's like, you know what I want? Onaka Transport Solutions stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I buy it all day long.
Really?
But they don't have it. But you're not going to buy a Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
Smuggler's Run doesn't even really have a gift shop. But I mean, neither does Rise, I guess. Well, they have the whole.
Rise has it's called Resistance Supply.
Is that the outside ones?
Yeah.
And they also have the whole marketplace. It's like right there.
Yeah. Why is there no Onaka merch? Would be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It would be cool. It could be the one thing where they put a cart. Dude, they could put the cart on the other side of the Falcon where no one ever stands because that line doesn't get that long anymore.
Yeah.
You could put a makeshift cart there and have that person be in character like he works for Hondo. Because, dude, if trying to get every shift, everyone who works at Galaxy should be in character. I know, like some of them can't do it, right?
But one guy with one role.
Yeah, like what is that? Like you train 8 people to do it, It's just like you work for Hondo, you crack jokes all day, you get people like
could be like an actor, like a talent.
Yeah. Dude, they haggle with you, but like in the end it's always the same price, but it'd be funny,
Today it's double.
Yeah.
But for you, regular price.
Yeah, that would do that. I'd be even more immersed. But then just generally, the artwork of this week, on dark rides, you just see the flats, just the flat artwork.
Yeah.
The little stands that look like you're in the Westworld from the movie, the old, the new one's not movie. And we talked about lights and whatever, but
what do you think? Which one is the worst? Do you think?
I think Pinocchio.
You think so? I think Toads might be a little worse.
Really?
Yeah, except Hell, but everything else is pretty flat.
Dude, Pinocchio, you go through a whole. Oh yeah, I guess they have the donkeys and okay.
And the cage, I like the cage.
Yeah, I think it's time to update them.
Yeah,
like give them some love. Like, you're not getting another park right now.
Yeah, you're not.
Just fix it. I mean, you did it with Snow White. People loved it, and you still didn't make an animatronic.
Dude, they're gonna go like for the next 3 years saying it's COVID related, and like just continue not doing much.
Let me fix the AC because we're going late.
It automatically turns off.
No, it's on like sleep. It's on home, but we're in recording right now.
Mm-hmm.
Recording. Okay. So, broken effects, just wherever they are, really take me out of stuff too.
Yeah.
Broken animatronics too, especially like Splash Mountain. They're just like, that guy's dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
for sure.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Like I'm on this ride and he's not singing.
Yeah.
It's not as bad on Pirates when they remove animatronics on Pirates.
But on like Splash, it's like you got the 3 geese, and then when one's not moving, it's like, well, I mean, hey.
Yeah. It's like a little Weekend at Bernie's situation. Yeah. And then like dirt on rides. I know. Winnie the Pooh, the dirt. But like the dirt on Mr. Toad and Roger Rabbit and all that. It feels like you have dirt on the camera lens.
Yeah.
Like what you're looking at.
Or spider webs. I see a lot of spider webs.
Yeah.
At Disney. A lot.
It just looks like something. What's up with these flies up here? Only when we record. Is it us?
Really? I got this like thing called the Natty, I think it's called. It's like this little, it looks like a.
Oh, and then it genocides them?
Yeah. Yeah. It has a UV light. It tracks them and then pushes them down with the fan and then pushes them into a little adhesive mat.
I've heard of this, yeah. Ugh.
Huh.
It's all the lights probably.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, just the flats, seeing stage lights.
I'm surprised a lot of this stuff has passed. Because Disney is so like, you need to be immersed.
The old stuff, they had no other way to do it, but there are other ways to do it now.
Now, yeah.
So I think it's you got to bring it up to date because you're not going to rebuild the park. It's time. Yeah. Start fixing these things up.
And I feel like you'll see a good example of that in Runaway Railway once you get on it, because to me that is,
even though you're in a giant warehouse.
Yes, even though you're in a giant warehouse. You still like the whole thing that you're saying about the wall. Like that's the wall. In Runaway Railway, you never, I mean, in the Florida one anyways, I never feel like that's the end all be wall. The end all be wall. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, I think they know. And they're fixing it going forward, but I don't know about looking back.
Yeah. It's time to look back.
Yeah.
A little bit. And there's one more about that. Fixing up. I don't know. But, oh yeah. And I did notice this was like a come on situation. When I noticed like water jugs in Matterhorn on like the break room door was open, I was like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. But generally, what's funny is the old rides, like the classics, are the good ones.
Yeah.
Pirates, Haunted Mansion.
A1, dude.
Pirates
A1.
is crazy how immersive it is.
It goes deep, like in each way.
Yeah.
It goes pretty far.
Yeah, Pirates.
The
crazy
ceiling
good.
in Pirates at the clouds.
Shooting stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Pirates nails it. Like even the bridges and whatever, the lighting. So every now and then you might see a little something, but not really.
Not anything egregious. Though.
Nothing like Small World.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haunted Mansion, pretty good. Matterhorn, pretty good. Big Thunder.
No complaints.
No complaints. They even go away green, the buildings around it. Sometimes you can see Galaxy's Edge. The only thing that's a little bit weird is like you can see the ship on Docking Bay 7. But the rest of Galaxy's Edge looks fine.
Okay.
And like back when they were building it, you could see the Mickey and Friends. You could see that from
Now it's covered.
by trees and whatever. And I think that's why they put those metal mesh looking things on Mickey and Friends to block the light
Got it. From reflecting?
from coming. Like, so you used to be able to see the full side of Mickey and Friends, and now they have those silver grates.
Yeah.
You can't see the parking lights from the park
Oh, okay.
because you would see it from like it was just like strips of light, and now it's kind of blocked off. But yeah, it's all these little things sometimes that just like remind you you're in a theme park. And I know if this isn't Wizarding World, not every land's going to be Galaxy's Edge and Cars Land. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want all these IP lands. But sometimes they're just like these little things that you just got to fix. Like, you're never going to fix that you can see the Paradise Pier Hotel.
Yeah.
I get it. But, I mean...
But moving an extension cord?
Yeah.
You can do that.
Do you have to bolt a JBL speaker spray painted black onto the wall?
Yeah.
Or could you just make a wall speaker?
It reminds me of those little things we have at work where you know that you need to do, but you just keep putting it off.
The house too, dude.
Yeah, and the house too. Yeah, same thing. You just keep putting it off, and like, I'll get to it eventually. When you finally do it, you feel great.
Yeah, and then you also feel stupid.
Yeah.
Like this took me 5 minutes, could have done this a year ago.
This is probably exactly what Imagineering's thinking. Or whoever's working on this stuff. So
yeah. Sucks, but it is what it is. But you thought we wouldn't notice. But we did. All right. So we're at this section. Do we try to record this tomorrow?
not a bad idea. Not a bad
If it
idea.
doesn't go too long, we'll just go Trammin Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
No promises, but we may do a Nope Trammin Plus.
Yeah.
So that's exciting for you guys. Now that we said it, I think we're going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it.
It won't be long. I don't think.
I think like a 40-minute thing,
I don't even know if it'll be that long.
right?
Because it's, when we talk about the Marvel movies, we talk about Marvel.
Yeah.
Nope is Nope. I'm not going to talk about the other movies because I haven't seen them.
You haven't seen them?
No.
Oh.
There's no cinematic universe, though.
No, there's not.
There is no nonsense like, did you know this is a shared universe?
Yeah.
None of that. Nope.
Nope.
So, yeah. We'll look, but I did like it.
Mm-hmm.
I fully enjoyed it.
Nice.
And you did too, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So we'll try to record that and get it out. We'll let you know.
Spoiler filled.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler.
It's going to be called Spoilin' Nope.
Yeah.
That's it. The 4th episode of Trammin Plus. If all goes well, look for it Friday morning.
Yeah.
All right. Did you watch anything else?
Yeah. Meet the Parents trilogy.
What? That's, you know what energy that gives me?
What?
I live with my partner.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
are just like, let's watch this.
Yeah. That was it. Exactly what happened.
That's not an insult. Just like, that is the energy.
Mhm.
Like, oh, what are you guys watching? Decided to watch Game of Thrones for the second time.
It was great.
Yeah. Still watching One Piece?
Yeah. I'm not as going as fast as I was.
I watched Akira.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Akira. Yeah.
Slow. Speaking of things going slow,
It's not.
it's a slow burn, dude. That is a slow burn of a movie, and you have to really pay attention to
Then it,
dialogue.
like,
like toward the end.
it's just like, whoa. All right.
What's their names? What's the two names of the two characters?
Kaneda and Kai? Tetsuo?
Tetsuo. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Great movie.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Akira slide.
I did not expect
Nudity.
that also.
Yeah.
That also. I did not expect the Akira slide to be 3 minutes into the movie, just like during some random scene. It was like not climactic or whatever, just cool slide. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
And that movie did so much for the anime world, dude. The whole Kaneda. He's the guy on the bike, right?
Yeah.
And Tetsuo.
Yeah.
Tetsuo. He's the
friend.
The friend. Yeah. With the cape.
Yeah.
That whole dynamic of like the goody two shoes.
Oh, and the betrayed friend.
And
who
was
treated like a side character his whole life.
Exactly. That whole dynamic is
an anime thing.
Is
right.
so anime tropey.
Yeah.
But it's because of Akira. And
yeah. Like, dude, Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly.
Riku, I've always felt like an outsider.
Yeah.
You and Kairi are so close. Aren't we friends, Sora?
Sasuke and Naruto. Yeah. It goes on and on.
Dude, Final Fantasy VII is Akira.
Yeah.
Like all of it.
Even Cyberpunk,
yeah.
you got the corporation, you got was it the guy like in the wheelchair? That guy was weird. In Akira? The like really fat guy.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah. It was really cool. Shout out to it being in widescreen. I mean, it was a feature film, so they did it in widescreen.
And it's highly respected.
Yeah.
I think people are very like particular with Akira.
Yeah. It was really cool. I'm glad it is like, it's like people are like, oh, what is that? Like, who made it? I'm like, it is just a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a manga, but that doesn't count.
It's a pretty thick manga too. I think they condensed it a lot.
Yeah, but what I mean is, it's not like they didn't make a sequel. There's no TV show. It's just we made a movie.
I forgot the guy's name. The guy who made it, but he was a legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I did watch it subbed.
You saw the subbed?
Yeah. But I heard the dub is good.
It was.
So I'll probably do that again another point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the sub is great. Yeah, it's really cool, and it's funny just because like, oh, you know what's great though? No fan service. Fan service didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
1988, man.
There's a thing for me for like the aesthetic of late 80s to mid 90s, even a little bit of late 90s anime just hits me so hard too. Like I adore.
It's the true meaning of nostalgia, the pain of going home.
Yeah.
It hurts almost.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I just saw some video of why the Digimon movie was great. Did you know it's 3 movies that like dude, I watched a video about it and this guy said they cut a bunch of it.
Was it the 3-hour like retrospective?
No, this was like 19 minutes.
Oh no.
So like they cut a bunch out and the localizer changed a lot of the story.
Yeah.
But it made it way better.
Yeah.
Like Willis is like the behind the whole thing and all that. Is that his name? Willis?
Is that the
blonde kid?
The guy with Terriermon?
He's the 2. And he created he created the virus, but that's not in the real one.
Yeah.
He just did that in the American one, but it makes more sense and ties them together. Yeah.
But specifically for Digimon movie, the first portion with Ty and Kairi are little.
Yeah.
Dude, like that animation just
yeah, it was good stuff.
I love that. Yeah. But even the second one. I like the like washed out look. The washed out look. And I love seeing that calendar because every year I repost it on Twitter. It says like August 6th or some specific date.
Oh.
April 6th on there. Yeah. I love Digimon.
Yeah. But yeah, Akira, really cool. It's a classic. It was one of those like I didn't, it just like, came up again. Can't say why. And I was like,
I think
it's
on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's straight up on Hulu. I'm like, okay, I have Hulu. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
There we go. Good stuff.
I think you may be ready to graduate
Oh no.
to Evangelion.
Oh, dude. Immediately after finishing, I'm like, I should watch Evangelion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the next step.
That's what I felt like. I was like, it's a classic.
But once you start doing it, let me know and I'll give you the breakdown of how to watch it.
What?
Yeah. It's like
I can't just watch it all.
You can, but you need to know which order.
Why?
Because there's the show and then there's all the movies.
That's what it is.
The show just ends abruptly in the middle of something. So you need to watch Evangelion, the final act or something. There's 2 that you need to watch for sure to complete the original Evangelion story without any of the remakes. Yeah. And then there's the remakes.
Remakes?
Yeah. 3 point something. I need to watch them all. I haven't watched any of them. But I saw the original Evangelion run.
And there's Gundam.
Gundam, that's a different story. But when you watch Evangelion, make sure you're in the right mindset.
What does that mean?
It is. I saw the whole original series in one day, one sitting. and I've never felt more depressed in my life.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to be in the right mindset for Evangelion.
All right. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's time for We Have It So Good, in which we, members of the Tram fam, talk about what's up at Disneyland. So Jackson Spokebusters was posting the Discovery Kingdom.
Yeah, I saw.
And I replied to a story and I said, hey, where's our We Have It So Good? And he goes, dude, you're right. So he wrote in, said it was actually pretty decent.
Wow.
It's about 2 to 3 steps down from Magic Mountain.
Yikes. Okay.
Jackson. But everything was pretty sweet. Rides were a lot of fun, and the food wasn't actually too bad. Now, the only thing is that you really get what you pay for. $40 for tickets. Rides weren't in the best condition. Everything was pretty dirty, and it felt like a cash grab. Parking was $40, and food was averaging around $17.99.
Jeez.
I totally go again. Gotta go in with very low expectations, and you'd have a great time. They also incorporate animals in the park. Yeah, we'll use the word incorporate. They've got tigers, giraffes, dolphins, stingrays, crocs, and sharks. But my We Have It So Good is pretty much everything where Disney excels in that Six Flags didn't today. So like we had it.
Yeah.
We have it so good in Disneyland.
Yeah.
2 to 3 steps down from Magic Mountain.
That's pretty bad.
That's like saying like,
terrible.
Do they sell good burgers there? A couple steps down from McDonald's. Like McDonald's hamburgers as McDonald's hamburgers are great.
Yeah.
But as a hamburger, they're not great.
Yeah.
And it's 2 to 3 steps down from there.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, yikes. But I'm glad you had a good time, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But Rain, you went to Disneyland on Sunday.
That I did.
Yeah, what happened?
Ended up going really late, which I am so happy for. I originally had Wine Country Trattoria reservations at 3:30. And I said, you know what? I'm going to enjoy my Sunday. I modified them to 2 weeks from now. So I didn't go to Wine Country, which I've never been. So I'm kind of excited to go.
Temper your expectations.
Yeah, I know.
Just in case.
Yeah. But that same day, I found Hungry Bear grab and go reservations.
And
Brandy,
you already did this.
I did, but Brandy hasn't seen Fantasmic.
Did you get the different food this time?
I did. And it was okay because of a couple of reasons. So usually for the Hungry Bear res, you have 3 options, I believe. You have the barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs, or the impossible like sloppy Joe. There's also a grilled salmon salad, but I'm not even counting that. When I got in line, he was like, hey, by the way, if you'd like, you can get a cheeseburger and fries.
Wait, what?
Yeah. They just said, if you want, there's a 5th or 6th option.
But it costs the same?
Costs the same.
But there's like ribs and stuff.
Yeah. But I've had the ribs. I got a cheeseburger.
But what did you want instead?
Cheeseburger.
No, I thought the whoever you went with last time.
The Impossible Sloppy Joe.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I thought it was another thing.
No, it was Impossible Sloppy Joe.
And you said they didn't have it? Or?
They did. They did. I wanted meat. No, I got the cheeseburger. It was good. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah. It was the regular cheeseburger. So it's like, I'm glad you're giving more options, but it's also $12 on your menu. And I paid $35 for this.
You paid $20 for a seat.
Yeah, pretty much. So overall, it's really good. I thought it was crowded, like not as crowded as it's been in the past, but it was fairly crowded. We got walk on to like 3 different rides though. I got walk on to Pooh, of course, Haunted Mansion. Waited 15 minutes for Rise. Walk on to Big Thunder. Couple other things too. We didn't do Pirates. That was pretty much it. But saw Fantasmic, but we got the later showing. We got the 10:30 showing. So we were able to do all these walk-ons during the first showing and during the fireworks while we were still going on the rides and stuff. And then we went to go queue up and waited like 10 minutes. And then we sat right at the gate.
Yeah, and probably less busy, right?
It was a lot less busy. But I mean, I looked around during the show, it was packed. Yeah, but we were right up on the gate, which was nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a really good trip. And when we left, I told Brandy, like, this makes me want to renew.
There it is.
Yeah. It took a little while, but this day made me want to renew. And I think that just might be the new norm for me, getting to Disney around 7 to 7:30. You're going after a lot of the rush.
The only thing I'm starting to worry about is now like dividing the cost up into number of visits.
Yeah.
It's like, I still think it won't. I'll probably go more than once a month. Cause sometimes you go like, not back to back, but real quick.
Yeah.
It's like, if once a month and like, but there are those deals.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To me,
parking and discounts.
To me, it reminds me of one of your favorite things in the world. Cruises.
How's so?
The drink package. When you divide up a cruise drink package by how many days you are with how many drinks you actually can get, and on average like $12, $13 a drink, it really comes out to like 8 drinks a day. You're not really going to drink 8 drinks a day. You might, but you're going to have to really try, kind of thing, right?
Would they know if you gave it to someone,
Oh yeah, they do. They do. So you can't do that. But what it does give you is peace of mind that you don't have to worry about.
Like, you already budgeted this money. It's over.
Yeah.
Not.
And you don't have to, like for Disney, if we do those single days, you're going to want to do the whole day and you want to do everything. Like, it's a different vibe, like we were saying. So it's just that I can do this as much as I want. So you go in with a different mindset. The keys are a little bit different now because of the reservations. It is different, but it's still more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens because all this could mean nothing.
Yeah. Glad you had fun though.
I did. I had a really good time.
I'm doing brunch this weekend.
At
Lamplight.
Oh wow.
The time has come.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. There's a lot of reservations open right now.
The Lamplight brunch though.
That's hard to
It's
get.
only Friday through Sunday. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Chilaquiles.
Yeah.
Flautas.
Nice.
Mimosa flight.
Nice.
And I'm going home afterwards. It's probably gonna be hot.
Yeah, I've been like kind of just like looking daily at dining reservations. I've
actually been checking on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Come a month from now, I think exactly 30 days from now, I have to book my Disney World.
Oh.
My Disney World dining reses. So looking forward to that.
Cool. All right. Rain, what time is it?
It's
pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. So as always, what is the best food you ate this week?
So I went to Three Weavers Brewing, like I said, on Saturday, and they had a tent there of a, local food place. And this was Venezuelan food. Arepas.
Ooh.
Dude. Oh my God. This thing was amazing. It was like shredded pork with chile de árbol, like with like a very
Like arepas con todo.
yeah. Dude. Oh my God. At this like queso a mano, whatever. I think it must be a Venezuelan thing, but it was like almost kind of like watery cheese, but it worked really well.
Oh, whoa. Looks
Yeah.
like an egg.
Yeah, that was in it.
Queso de mano.
De mano. Sorry.
Cheese of the hand.
Yeah.
It's like a queso fresco, but it's Venezuelan.
Yeah, it's different. Brandy had one with like same thing. It was like pulled pork almost, but with black beans and plantains. And oh, dude, it was called the Arepa place or something like that. Like it was. Let's see if I can find them. Dude, they were fantastic. The only gripe I had with that place was the Arepa stand, is what it's called. Here's like an example.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. That's
What would you pay for one of these?
$8
That's my gripe. $17
for one.
for one. Yeah. Thick boys. Like you're full.
I thought I was being silly with the $8.
No, they're expensive. Very expensive. Like Brandy's dad came back and he's like, I just spent $56 on 3 arepas.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. That's the only gripe I have with that place. Otherwise, it was perfect. Best sweet that I had this past week is probably I made these very low carb blueberry muffins. Fantastic. They don't even taste low carb, dude. I don't know what they put in it. It's just like almond flour and blueberries, but fantastic. And then the best drink, I'm going to give a big shout out to my Fairlife protein shakes. They're
I feel like you're not the only person who's brought this up.
Fairlife stuff.
Yeah.
They're amazing, dude. Like they taste like melted ice cream.
Wow.
And it's like, that's a meal replacement. So I have it for breakfast every day. Salted caramel and a regular vanilla.
Salted caramel. Wow.
And it's like 3 carbs, 150 calories.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But real milk.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Sounds good. My best food. Kimmy and I got breakfast in Laguna. And I was like, okay, it was like this French place. I mean, I don't want crepes. It's just, we'll go back for crepes during lunch. You know, it's like, I don't want to start the day with
grapes.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I can get it. They have a cool burrito. They got all these like eggs Florentine, eggs whatever, right? I see eggs Benedict with filet mignon instead of ham. I was like,
all right.
It's like $40.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I got to do it.
Yeah.
And it came with a mimosa. So, and I almost wanted more orange juice. So, you know, not that champagne or whatever sparkling wine is expensive, but, dude, this was great.
You know, I don't like eggs Benedict.
You probably would have liked this.
Probably.
Like, dude, these potatoes, crispy and fluffy. The very little spinach was actually a great amount. So, English muffins and these filet mignon, a little bit of hollandaise. And I thought, like, are they gonna poach these eggs right? Or are they gonna poach them all the way through? Yeah. The outside fully cooked, and then you got that soft yellow yolk, and then you crack into it, and like about half of the yolk is runny. I'm like, ooh, that's perfect. Wow. Because you get a little bit of when it's too runny, you don't get any of the nice cooked yolk. Yeah. This was in between. It was great. And the filet mignon, they sliced it like in half, so it wasn't too thick. Good stuff, man. Good English muffin. Delicious. So that's the best food. But I did order Portillo's delivery. And
you got the big beef again?
The regular Italian beef.
Italian beef. Okay.
It's half the size. I think the big beef looks huge, man.
It is big.
Yeah,
it is.
So this is like the size of a plate.
Yeah, you got the peppers though.
I got the sweet peppers. There are only 2.
Yeah,
or like 2.5. I wanted more. I didn't know what they were gonna be.
I told you
they were good. Hot peppers, I don't want.
Yeah,
but these sweet peppers were very good. Yeah, and I got the extra gravy. And at Eddie's recommendation, I got the chili cheese fries. That looks nasty.
Yeah,
it's great.
Nice.
Like the cheese was melty but gooey, but like a little bit like it sticks, you know? And the chili was fine, but they do the fries well done.
Yeah.
So they don't get mushy. Like this held up all the way up Beach Boulevard.
Portillo's has some they do their food well. Like I don't know. Everything I've had from Portillo's has been great.
And they finally gave me the cake shake. Yeah. So yes, the texture is surprising, but very fun. It tastes fine.
Yeah.
But shakes are so good. I love shakes. Chocolate shake with a sliced chocolate cake in it. And then there's some chocolate cake at the bottom with like soaked in ice cream. So I ate some of that. I can tell the cake is fine. But it was good. And I'm going to make that my best sweet, I think.
Nice.
No, that's the best drink. The best sweet. Once again, this salted caramel brownie from Bristol Farms. It's like those fudge brownies.
Yeah. Sometimes they just hit, dude.
They hit every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I'm going to tie it. Kev and Ben made like these cookies. They added too much butter and they look like the picture of like, you know, the cookies with too much butter. But they were good. They made cookies with like marshmallow mixed in and like caramel. It was like gummy and gooey and sticky, but soft and crunchy.
Nice.
It's good. Like those flat cookies you can, So really good. And shout out to the bison burgers my dad made. Costco bison, dude.
Did I tell you? I hated it.
What?
I hated it.
Who made it?
I did.
How'd you make it?
I followed a perfect recipe.
What'd you do?
Bison burger online.
Costco?
Sam's Club. I was gonna tell you can have the other bison.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's ground beef to me.
Me and Brandy were Brownie. me and Brandy were both like, yeah, never again.
What did it taste like?
Weird. I don't know.
No, dude, the Costco one, man. It's organic and all this crap.
I don't know.
Like, this is like 1 1/4 pound each is what the Costco ones are. They're not burgers.
1 1/4
ground
pound?
beef.
Yeah, I know.
Or ground. Yeah.
That's what I got. And they're 1 1/4 pound. Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same. But like, what'd you put on it?
Like the actual burger?
Yeah.
Grilled onions.
No, like the seasoning.
I don't remember. I just followed a bison burger.
My dad
recipe.
uses the Creole. So he makes the burger and then puts Creole and he grills it. But you gotta not undercook it, but like it cooks. It's less fatty.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste less fatty.
I cooked it on my cast iron.
He just puts it on the grill.
Mm.
That might be it too.
Yeah.
But dude, everyone loved it. It was juicy.
Really?
And it tasted great. So he normally smashes them on a paper plate and they shrink.
Mm-hmm.
This time he made them thick. So the burger was like this. I put like mayo, I know, pickles and mustard. I took the pickle out. I just ate it with like a little bit of mustard, mayo, and just the straight up beef with the brioche.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I just didn't like it.
Yeah, bring it over next time. I'll eat it.
I'll give it to you.
You got to take it to work and then that whole issue.
But it's frozen right now, so.
Yeah, no, I'll eat that. That's easy. Love me some bison. I actually have like frozen buffalo burgers from Trader Joe's.
Do you?
Which buffalo and bison are the same thing. It is more ethical than cow, if you must know, everyone. Like if you're gonna eat an animal, it's less bad to eat a bison. Yeah. They're the way the organic ones or whatever. They actually let them roam free for a couple of years instead of like you must grow and then we will kill you. Yeah. It's like just live your life and then we'll kill you. Yeah,
I see.
And your large pastures. But yeah, that brownie, man, so good. And I think. All right, have you tried Quest chips?
Yeah,
They're
protein chips.
They're not that good.
Not for me. Yeah.
I tried the taco ones.
Yeah,
they taste like a Doritos Loco taco.
But with protein,
they don't have that crunch. Yeah. It's like a, I need a, not a. It's like the cough from Zoolander. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like no, I don't know. But
anything, to tell you the truth, anything Quest, I just don't like. The Quest cookies, the Quest protein bars, never liked any of it.
Zone bars though,
never had them.
The chocolate one, amazing. Peanut butter, lame. Like sucky. Chocolate one, it's like a chocolate crisp. Anyways, yeah. So some decent, good eats this weekend. I forgot to write the question. What are some immersive restaurants? Don't Rainforest Cafe me.
Margaritaville.
What's that like?
No, I don't know. I've never been to Margaritaville. Immersive restaurants.
Got Blue Bayou.
Yeah.
I don't like this question.
Buca de Beppo.
I definitely don't like this question. Could we get a better one? Oh, what ingredient just pulls you out of your meal?
Mayo.
Like, does mayo unexpectedly pop up on you and you want to spit it out?
Yeah.
For me, it's fennel, anise, and cloves. That black licorice. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's nice.
Like, I bite it, I'm like, oh, come on. And I'm just going to hate the whole thing. Yeah. Like the wrong sausage, the wrong basil. There's like different basils. And the wrong arugula.
Oh, it's pungent.
There's like great arugula that I eat all day. And then there's that one that's just like, bitter. What else? What else just surprises you, but it's not pleasant?
Capers.
Oh, I love capers, dude. You know what I love? The trifecta of what you hate. Smoked salmon, cream cheese with capers.
Oh, it's the worst, dude.
Dude, there's these thick, I think they're Turkish capers.
Yeah.
The first time I had capers, it was these. They're like the size of a cherry.
What? That's disgusting.
Actually, you might like them because they're crispy.
Are they taste like olives? I hate olives.
Did you see that John Green video?
No.
So he had COVID and he couldn't smell. And he goes, a big part of taste is smell. And I hate all these things. I wonder if I'll like them. So he hates blue cheese. He tried. He's like, this is amazing. It's just sweet. and cheesy, but I can't smell how disgusting it is. And he was like, olives, they're just kind of salty. Because anchovies, nobody should eat those. But I think there was one more thing. But yeah.
A blue cheese stands out to me. I like it, but it stands out to me.
Yeah, my dad made me have Stilton ones. It comes in a glass jar. Put it on a wheat thin, and he was like, eat this. It wasn't that bad. It's not that bad. Yeah. Actually, blue cheese sometimes makes me sick, even though I like it. Something weird. I don't like when I get like a raisin that doesn't belong. The wrong cookie.
Yeah.
Is raisin...
You don't like raisins.
Dude, oatmeal raisin, get out of here.
It's so good.
No, it's not.
It's so good.
Okay, but if those raisins were chocolate chips, wouldn't you be happier?
No.
What?
I like oatmeal raisin.
No, oatmeal chocolate chip is the best.
Actually, I don't know if I've ever had it.
Dude.
Oatmeal chocolate
My mom
chip.
used to make oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, like straight up Quaker oatmeal with Toll House.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Because they have this like grainy earthiness of like this like rustic cookie. Yeah, no raisins. Get out of here.
Pineapple on pizza?
Love pineapple.
Yeah, me too.
But with jalapenos and pepperoni. None of that ham. The ham is too sweet. It's too sweet.
Yeah. The Hawaiian pizza, get out of here.
No, but pep or bacon?
Yeah.
Bacon pineapple?
I usually do pineapple, sausage, pepperoni.
I don't like that sausage. It's got the fennel in it. It's that sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like unexpected cheese sauce. Like it's like, oh, we put a cheese sauce. It's like nacho. It's like,
yeah.
I could have gone for some cheddar.
I hate cheese that looks like mayo. And it starts making me question taste.
But see, you're thinking about it too much. Just eat it. Just eat it and enjoy it. Close your eyes like you're on Hyperspace Mountain. Dude, I wonder.
Yeah.
Just close your eyes.
Nope. That's not going to happen.
Aioli.
I don't ingest that stuff.
Okay, we need one more. Something in like desserts.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Fruit.
I love fruit.
Oh, like strawberry in your chocolate cake?
It's great.
No.
It's great.
No.
Banana and chocolate cake, even better.
Bananas are not fruits. Bananas are desserts. I don't like fresh fruit on like my desserts.
Really?
I want my dessert to be dessert.
Yeah.
Unless you like I said, the fruit is the worst part of a fruit tart. Isn't it?
I like fruit though. I like empanadas, like the fruit empanadas. I love that.
I'd rather that be filled with chocolate. Every time, dude.
Yeah.
I think there was a write-in about that. Did we do that last week?
The cherry.
Yeah. That was last week. I don't know. It's all blurring together. Yeah, I don't.
Didn't somebody message saying cherry pies and Diet Coke or something? No, and a Heineken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how you know what it is? Because so many people replied to the voting that I couldn't tell what was a vote and a write-in.
Yeah. Somebody, because
there's Magic Carpet Ride.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to pull that up so you all heard correctly. But I just want you to.
He would.
Hey, man, he knows something we don't with just life.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, here it is. I just finished episode 118, and I got to share an unlikely pairing. Those cherry pies Rain likes and Kirk's dad used to get go great with Heineken beer. I know it sounds crazy, but a tall bottle of Heineken and a Hostess cherry pie somehow go together. I think it's the tartness. And I said, I'm still going to read this on the show, but I just want to add what the hell are you talking about? And he said, I can't even recall how or why I discovered it, but I'm pretty sure it was because I had already had a few beers. LMAO. No.
What a combo. What a combo.
No. Okay. One more thing. Unexpected. What do you think? Pulp is fine now. I used to hate it.
I love pulp.
Yeah.
It's something that's like, what are you doing? Like.
Okay, what do we eat? Like tacos, guac. Yeah. Guac with sriracha in it.
What?
Yeah, my cousin did that once, and I was like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Guac with peas in it. Remember that? That was a thing during the election. There's some weirdo who put peas in their guac.
What the heck? Guac with pomegranate seeds, delicious.
What?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. It sounds bad. That's a smoking fire. That's how they make their guac with pomegranate seeds. Just a few on top.
Like with the pomegranate around it?
No, just like
the juice. They
take the seeds out. You know, the chewy seeds.
They're surrounded in juice. They get rid of the juice.
Yeah, they get rid of the juice, and they put it on top of the guac.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
And it's amazing, dude. Like it's a ratatouille moment having those two.
I don't like onions in my salsa.
I love it. You don't like onions though. You're not an onion guy.
No, but I can deal with them. I don't like them in the salsa.
I don't deal with them. I love
salsa.
Any
doesn't
kind of
need
onion.
onions.
Pico de gallo.
That's pico de gallo, and I also don't really.
Yeah, otherwise just tomato.
I want the juice without the onions. You know?
Yeah.
Because they provide some of that juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's basically raisins and cookies. Oh, white chocolate macadamia nut cookies are great, but when the macadamia nuts look like white chocolate and you think that's what you're about to get,
yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I want them in there. I want the mix, but I don't want to think it's one thing and get the other. Yeah.
Just like Immersion in Disneyland.
Yeah. And with that,
thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
see you real soon.
Bye.